Yeah. Oh, this paper. Loud. Yeah, too hard to handle. Yeah. Don't play. 20, 50, hundreds, I've been counting all day. Give a fuck what y'all say. We came up the hard way, making songs all day, making calls, all plays, living life the boss way. Pussy boy, go away. 20, 50, hundreds, I've been counting all day. Give a fuck what y'all say. We came up the hard way.
Davey Dean is in the studio, ladies and gents, and he's got his goddamn hair done.
Not only do I have my hair done, I am wearing some brand new. What is this?
Some brand fucking
brand new.
Oh my God.
Fresh off the press. I think
fresh off the goddamn run.
The seamstress
fresh out the Met Gala.
Fresh out the Met Gala.
Fresh out.
The seamstress just sold this. I was supposed to go to the Met Gala. Y'all niggas told me it was a Miseducated podcast. I canceled my ticket. You know what I mean? I gave up my ticket. Gala. Like I gave up my come on.
The LACMA Gala.
But these pants. Amazing pants, mind you.
Talk to us.
Hotel San Marcos, I believe.
Okay.
I don't remember the designer.
Oh,
I don't remember. Wait. Or was it Kevin?
Shit.
Is it the nigga sitting next to me?
Guilty as charged.
Guilty as charged.
Guilty as charged.
Send this man to jail. Send this man to jail. Every day counts. Every day counts because you got a bid, brother.
Bro,
every day of that bid counts.
Every day count. Whoa.
Wait, what? What did you say?
Said every day of that bid counts. He has a bid.
You're going to jail, but you're going to be wearing everyday counts.
I will be wearing everyday counts.
Then they're going to want them to sponsor goddamn LA County goddamn jail.
They tried, bro, but I'm the first nigga. I'm the
Kevy babies.
Speaking of fucking sponsors, tonight is actually sponsored by Everyday Counts and the good guys over there at Everyday Counts. Also, Cheetos, Cheese Puffs,
Casamigos,
Anejo, which I'm having for the first time today.
Simply in this big bitch.
Simply Limeade is in this big bitch.
Shout out to Sparklets.
Fuck out of here.
Sparklets.
Hey, man.
Hey, yo, that's a throwback to the people that have been listening to us for a while. Y'all know where that from.
And everybody in here today has on Crocs or Birks. Oh, Kevy baby got on goddamn Jordan 16.
He said he in the living room.
This nigga showed up barefoot today.
Man, he said he in the living room. He walked to the studio.
Hey, man, I'm in here, man. I'm going off this fucking Anejo and Simply Limeade. And guess what? It was free.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jesus. It's always
it might have been stolen. We don't know.
Oh shit!
We don't know.
Gents.
We don't know.
What's new in the neighborhood?
It's all
what you been on?
Hey man, look. Hey man, I don't blame nobody for getting how they gotta goddamn live. So fuck it. What we been on?
He's fucking back.
Let's do it.
Oh man, what's good, man? What y'all been up to? What's up?
Oh man, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Working, trying to keep the man off my goddamn back.
Yeah. There you go. I've been selling crack.
I'm out here like fighting like goddamn James Evans, trying to keep the man off my
crack
back.
Business?
Yeah, I got in crack business.
Hold on, man. We got a new. My man right here, he sell crack now.
Yeah, sell crack.
My man
I applied, got an entry level position.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. But I've been working my way up.
Okay. Downtown.
Yeah, they've been telling me I can make it to the corner real soon.
Have you met Franklin yet?
No, not yet. Soon though. They telling me soon, real soon.
Right.
I seen that motherfucker Franklin in this party in fucking Shaba the other week with a bad bitch in the dance floor dancing with the security guard on the dance floor. Like it has to
bodyguard
be.
with him?
Yes, like. Come on, I know you're trying to let go, but this big, thick neck ass nigga is in the middle of the fucking dance floor.
Yeah.
While y'all like
He's
looking.
Just standing right there. Like,
yeah, I was just like, because I had the little film camera with me, so I was just trying to capture everything. Yo, Dez, can I get a little pic? Not in the club, bruv. Not in the club. Not in the club, bruv. Appreciate you.
There
bruv.
we go.
Not hit, bro.
Not in the fucking.
Snowfall got that nigga acting different, bro.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Like, he a cool ass nigga. Frankly, he a cool ass nigga. Like,
he is.
At my old job, he used to live in the apartments upstairs. My man used to pass by all the time.
Oh, that's sick.
He used to say what's up to everyone. He was cool as hell. Franklin was cool, man.
That's sick, man.
I can see that.
He a cool dude. You would think that like he's from LA.
He had his cane?
Nah, he didn't have his cane, man.
Oh, he need that cane.
He had the Balenciagas on, so he ain't need a cane.
He had on the
goddamn
stompers.
The
Jesus Christ!
All black joints.
Oh goodness!
I'm
See, okay, hold on. I'm glad you said that because the triple S Balenciagas, the fucking all blacks, they are equivalent to other all blacks. It's just at a different level. It's levels to the shit.
So the all black triple S Balenciaga.
That's
it's the white collar crimes. It's like
those
for the rich people.
Are for fucking sickos.
Thank you.
I better not never catch y'all in no fucking triple S Balenciagas. The all black ones.
Yeah.
Okay?
Don't come around with this shit.
Especially if that shit is anything less than a 44.
Oh wow!
Hold on.
European sizes on them.
European sizes
Christ.
only.
He got and niggas be having on the super duper fucking
The
skinny pants.
super duper skinny man
Yo,
pants.
I don't understand it. Like,
That's the scammer outfit.
like, why is it that you get this chunky ass fucking shoe that you look
Chunky
like
is
the
a
Hulk?
bitch.
You look like the Hulk, and then you fucking put on some skinny jeans. It's like, yo, what are you doing?
You look wild.
With the
Yeah.
little Subi receipt coming out of your back pocket. I'm
Subi
fucking, that shit pisses me off.
Yo, every time I see that, I be wanting to pull like the Subi tag off the
Yeah.
fucking jeans. Like, yo, you could take that off.
You can take that.
Oh
fucking
my
off.
That shit
God.
It's not supposed to be there.
It's supposed to be there, bro. Take that off. Like, we don't need to know. We don't care what brand your pants are. Like, just rip the shit off, man. Don't
Okay,
do
And
that makes-
stop buying too small Bape hoodies. I've had enough.
Hold on. Niggas are buying Bape hoodies still.
Yes, niggas are on Melrose with that bitch zipped up, bumping into people because there's speed.
the shit all the way up. They got the hood all the way up.
And I'm from VA. That's a staple. Like we grew up wanting those hoodies, and now I pop out one of them shits. You have to double cup me. If you can't beat them, join them.
At this point now, I feel like Bape is like for like rich white kids.
At this point, I agree.
At this point, I feel like that's what it's for. Like, there's certain things I see that Bape puts out, and I was like, oh, this shit is kind of cool. Like, I would buy it, but I don't want to look like those fucking rich little white kids that get robbed on Melrose.
You've had it the fuck wrong. Bape is for the fucking scam pies.
And them too. That's like
Man, all of this
that
shit
goes
is
without
for
being
rich
said.
white kids when you shit, because they be the motherfuckers buying all of the shit, so real niggas can't get a goddamn
Those
thing,
fucking
get retail.
They the ones driving the price up. You know what
Jesus
I'm saying?
Christ.
Like
It's
buying
them
this shit on
fucking- the
eBay.
shit
So
is
when
fucking
niggas sell
them.
it for retail, they selling it for like 3-4 times what they were selling
Ain't
for
that
last
a
year.
bitch? You saw? I saw the about. I think Kanye. I know it was something about the Red October foam runners he's supposed to be having coming out. That he's rumored to be wanting to retail at like $20. I think.
he said that's his goal for the
The
phone.
foam runners that
Yeah.
look like Crocs, the dinosaur
yeah.
shit.
He said his
he
goal-
wants to make them shits all red.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
I thought you were
He-
surprised
he
about
already has
$20.
it.
I was surprised about $20.
He's selling for $20.
Kanye needs to go the fuck home.
Oh, stop.
Nobody's gonna
But-
wear. You gonna wear them all red shits by the Popeyes standing on the corner?
I'm not
You
gonna
just
wear
gotta
all
be
the red
careful
shit.
wearing
Not
them
the
all
Popeyes
red
by the
shits out
corner.
here.
Like, come on. Like,
me-
What is it? You say it every fucking El Centinela in La Brea.
yeah, I'm not gonna wear them. I'm just saying, like,
No, but check it out though.
He gonna be
Niggas
wearing
is
it
gonna
in
be out
fucking Lake
here in
Elsinore.
them
That's-
shit.
yeah, right.
They're
That's the
gonna
only
be
place
out
I can
here.
wear them in California. Let's be honest.
Over there, you can't wear that shit in the city. You can't wear that shit in the city
Yeah,
nowhere.
bro.
Somebody see you in them all red shoes, no matter what it is, like, yo, who you
God.
rep, man? What's good?
Man,
Yeah,
like,
okay.
I got a red Hawaiian shirt that I can't wear in the whip. Like, I gotta drive out the city and then put it on. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I ain't wearing them red.
But then you
Yeezy
gotta be
runners.
careful in the suburbs because they're gonna think you a proud boy.
It gets bad, bro. I mean, you look like me. You can't wear nothing nowhere.
Listen,
That's true.
Kanye come out with them red foam runners. He just might take a second loss of the year. I can't have that.
A second loss?
A
What was his
second
first?
fucking loss. Are
What was
you
his first
fucking
one?
nuts?
What was the first loss?
When Aubrey came to town.
Yes.
Oh Jesus!
When
Christ.
Aubrey came to town, man. And I was telling people, man,
I was telling people too.
I tell people, man,
Talk to us.
Kanye's Kanye.
He's
Kanye's Kanye. He is one of the greatest
He's
musicians
cemented.
of all time.
He is
who
cemented.
he is. I don't care what he do in his personal life. Those are his opinions. Those are his views. That's what he wants to do. That's what he want to talk about. But we know what the man do with the music. But when Aubrey dropped, it was like, bro, it was over after that. We knew that. We knew that was gonna happen. And anybody that thought otherwise is just fucking blind. It's just it's not paying attention to what's really going on outside, man.
I mean,
You know what? Can I say something?
it's been an
What's
Aubrey
up?
world for a long time.
If that's true, what you just said, if that's
Oh,
true,
God.
you know what I mean? Because I respect
Cut
your
his
opinion.
mic. Cut his
But it's
fucking
my
mic.
mic too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Split. His mic is my mic too.
It's going to be a 2-person podcast if you cut my mic.
Jesus Christ.
But no, I respect your opinion, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I've already talked to you about music. I really think
Come on with your butt.
Freeway Dreaming,
I mean, whoa,
Freeway
whoa,
Jimmy.
Hey, yo,
Let's get that
Cue
shit.
the knife. Cue the fucking music
Hey,
right
hold on.
now.
Actually, we could do it. Dun 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 dun.
Man, hold on.
Wow wow
Hold
wow
on.
wow.
I meant like, 'cause
No,
I know
you're
it's a
finished.
butt coming.
It's a butt coming. It's a butt
You're
coming.
gonna pause. You're gonna be in fucking jail with them niggas having a soiree doing TikToks.
And let me tell you
that
something.
video was dumb funny. That video was dumb
Hey, you
funny.
saw they had the fucking bouncer.
They had
Bro, that couldn't have been real.
They had
That couldn't have been
bouncer
real.
in the fucking prison, patting niggas out. And you
Bro.
saw the one dude. I was like, "Nigga, don't fucking touch me." He walked by him. That shit
All I
funny
was
as
saying
hell.
is I knew it was a butt coming.
It
So
is,
go
it
ahead.
is, and I'll say this: if a nigga pause, nigga is blind,
okay,
call me Stevie Wonder. Because
Gosh.
as far as I'm concerned, bro, I will rate
nigga.
both albums at the exact same, bro.
And what's that rating?
8 out of 10.
Okay, are you fucking ski?
Yes, I am.
That's
No,
fair.
hold
Yes,
on.
I am.
No, because I agree
That's
with you.
fair.
I agree with you. 8 out of 10 for Certified Lover Boy. That's what I give it right now. Like after a week out, that's what I give it. Donda, I give it like a 6, only because I love the album, but I think there's a lot of
Knife,
tracks.
cut his fucking mic.
What?
Thank you.
No,
Cut it.
I'll tell you what. I have one hot take, and
Just
this, one
No,
hot take
that's-
about the album, and I swear, if Drake would have did this, then it would have. I already think it's a better album, relatable to people.
Yes.
Well,
I think I
Because
got even hotter take than that.
The
It's
production is amazing on Donda
for sure.
but
100%.
relatable wise, CLB is greater. But if he would have took off "You Only Live Twice," right?
Wow.
Just wait. Kept Wayne's
I don't know if
verse,
I want to.
but added Wayne to Lemon Pepper Freestyle and had that on the album.
Okay.
You know what? I was actually thinking about it the other night. Like,
Imagine
like the
if
shit,
Wayne still had that verse.
bro, like the shit that he put out on Scary Hours too. Imagine if he didn't put that
right,
out
I
and
agree.
he put that on the
I
album
agree.
and removed like two or three
yeah.
tracks off of it.
100%.
Bro, that would have been fucking insanity.
I would have
if he
been
would've put those
sad
three
as
on
a
there.
bitch.
Yeah, that
Do
would've
you
been
hear
crazy.
me?
If he
But
would've
also,
added-
my pandemic would have been ass because I was having a blast.
Even with Dark Lane demo tapes, even with that joint, like
I turned that. That's what I'm talking about.
those joints
That
was crazy.
not you
We
too.
gonna act like that was good? That album was good?
Are you-
Oh,
Mix-
God.
you nuts?
Bro,
Hold
get
on.
him away from me.
Are you-
Like, why y'all always
Hold
set
on.
me up?
James, what were you saying about Donda before I told Nike to cut your goddamn mic off?
Here it is.
He said it was 6 out of 10. I remember that.
I remember that.
He's gonna cut this whole show off.
Thank you.
I give it.
If it wasn't canceled before,
The only reason I
y'all
give,
thought it took a long time for us to do another episode.
the only
People
reason
are about
I
to-
give it. The only reason I give it a 6 out of 10 is like, don't get me wrong, I love the album. I
Yeah.
love it, and I'm trying to convince people to listen to it.
Okay.
Like I'm
Okay.
trying to get people. Like people are like, no, I don't fuck with his antics and all that. It's like, nah, listen to the album. Like
Okay.
Kanye sounds like old Kanye on it. Certain songs, not all of them. Certain songs that you could hear it, like he's
Yeah.
actually rapping.
And
He's
that's
ta-
honestly what I like about the
Jesus
album.
Lord.
And he's
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
his shit. He's talking his shit, like his little kitty bars, and there's also his
Yeah.
regular shit that he always
And
does.
even Off the Grid is probably one of his best verses in the last decade.
Exactly.
Let's be
Like,
honest.
100,000.
he did his thing, but my thing with it is that I give it a 6 out of 10 because there's a lot of songs that like you could just go without. You could remove like the part 2s of the songs. Why not just add those verses to the regular part
Yeah.
1s?
I 100,000%
You have
agree.
like the Pop Smoke one. The Pop Smoke was just Pop Smoke just yelling in the middle.
And a
That
lot of
didn't need to be on there.
bleeping. And a lot of bleeping.
Yeah,
Niggas couldn't.
and then it's not the explicit version. It's a clean version. So it's like, bro, like we
that
wanna
does
hear
take
curses.
away.
I'll be honest, bro.
That takes
Outside
away.
of the explicit criticism you had about that album, that's exactly how I felt about Drake's album. Like the same way I felt about Drake's album is the same way I felt about Ye's
God,
album.
here
That's why I
it
gave them both the 8 out of 10 because it was like I listened to those albums thinking I was not gonna fuck with them.
But what was
And
your quarrels on Drake's album?
I mean, there were songs that I was like, I would probably never listen to. I just felt like Drake's album was sequenced perfectly. Like every
It was,
song
yeah.
came.
Can we do before we move off these two topics? Can we pull up the track list for both and we can kind of do a
Yeah.
like a
Yeah,
we don't
put it
have
up there
to, we don't
for
have
me.
to do
Or
it.
better yet, just so the viewers can kind of get our different perspectives, seeing as this is the Miseducated podcast.
It
and
is.
Yes,
four
yes, sir. Yes,
brothers
sir.
from 4 different cities, and we
Yes,
got
sir.
4 different perspectives on everything, and
Yep.
we've been rocking for a long time,
Yeah,
gents.
there's the intro.
I want
Right.
There it is, episode 29.
There it fucking goes.
20 minutes in.
I want just 2, your favorite 2 from both albums.
I like that.
I like that.
I like that.
I like
Because
that.
because I guarantee it's gonna be different for everybody.
Exactly.
I know it's gonna be different for me.
Let's do that. Hold on.
I'll go first.
Go ahead. Go
So
ahead.
for Donda, my favorite 2, Off the Grid
Okay.
and Praise God.
Okay.
Easily. Without question.
Okay.
CLB?
And then on CLB, Knife Talk.
Okay.
Yeah, I know I love Project Pat. Like that's a
Of
no
course.
brainer.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to go with what was it? Something Poppy's Home.
Poppy song.
I fucking
The Michael
love that
Jordan.
song.
Wow.
Cause look, bro.
Ooh,
I heard-
hold
I
on,
heard
I gotta. And some man, you know what? I want to dispel something on that Poppy's Home song when we come back around. To
All right,
that.
keep going, Dave,
Go
keep
ahead,
going.
But I was just gonna say when I heard because Poppy's Home is the second track if I'm not
Second
mistaken,
track,
right?
it is.
When I heard the first track, I was like, okay, Drake. When it comes to album intros,
He kills
nigga
it.
does
I mean
his
that nigga
goddamn-
he doesn't miss. It's
Yeah,
like
he
Bron. We was talking about Bron and Drake earlier, bro.
It's in the top 10.
But no, look, when, how Bron always wins the first game of a playoff series, that's Drake, right? You know what I mean? On an album, first song is always gonna be crazy.
Yup.
But Poppy's Home let me know, like, okay, this might be a better album than.
And he's not afraid to push the envelope and do nothing different.
Yes,
I'll say with this particular album, I felt like that. Because once again, going back to how I felt about both the albums, I felt like Donda was the best album since Jesus.
Yes,
that was the last Ye album I really, really liked. And CLB is the best album since fucking Take Care, as far as I'm concerned.
No, nothing was the same. No, if you read this too late, none of them.
We don't got to tap in, bro. We got a lot of topics tonight.
You said Donda. You said Donda was your favorite Ye album since Jesus, right?
Yes, sir.
Did you go to any of the shows, like for any of the concert, for any of the albums after?
I didn't, but I'll say I realized a long time ago, like you can go to a concert for a show of an artist for an album that you didn't fuck with, and then you'll end up fucking with the album more.
That's exactly my point.
You know what I mean?
Because I didn't like Life of Pablo.
Yeah.
I didn't like it when I first heard it. It's not that I disliked it. It was like when I heard it, I was like, oh man, like I kind of miss like the old sound, you know? And then I was like, yo, I never seen Kanye live. He's one of my favorite artists ever.
And you saw Life of Pablo.
I'll go watch it live. I saw it and it changed my whole perspective on the album.
And you know what's crazy? I could talk to the biggest Ye stan in the world, and they'll say the exact same thing about Life of Pablo. So like I feel you, but at the same time, I never went to a Drake concert in my life, and I could safely say that about CLB and what's it called. So that's why those are my favorite two songs from both albums. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Jimmy Baby. What's your favorite two?
Let's hear it.
I'm gonna go with Donda. Let's do. I like Off the Grid. I love that shit.
That shit is so
Fabio killed that shit, man.
That was Fabio got one of the top. He has
that.
one of the top features of the year.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I don't think there's a better feature this year. They gotta release Life of the Party.
It might be the best feature this year.
Yeah,
it might be the best feature this year.
Like legitimately release Life of the Party. That's the best feature this year. But until that happens, it's Fabio. I'm sorry.
100,000.
And then the other one I like. I'm gonna go with Jesus Lord. The first one, only because
you like that one better than part 2.
And that nigga hate Jay Electronica.
Well, yeah, like on both.
No, I don't hate Jay Electronica.
Jay Elect made 2 Ye songs.
Well, it's the same verse on both.
He kept the verse on the second part too.
For whatever
reason. He added more verses on in part 2.
I don't hate Jay Electronica. I just don't like people that like have all the talent in the world and don't want to work at it.
I feel you.
That bothers the hell out of me. Like Jay Electronica is so fucking good at making music. He's so good at it, and he doesn't give a fuck. And it's disrespectful to people that actually do like his music. Yeah. Because people sat around and waited for him for like 11 years.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Long time.
Really, it was like 5 or 6, and the nigga stopped waiting.
Yeah, like and I don't like that because it's like disrespectful to the people that actually. The people are the ones that like make sure that you eat.
Yeah.
And you're not giving them something to make them appreciate you, and I think that's disrespectful to the fans.
Right.
And I'm not even that big of a fan to him, but it's disrespectful to your fans. So like that's what like I'm not really fond of that. He could rap. I'm not gonna say he's trash.
It's literally the principle for you.
It's the principle. It's like, bro, like just put music out, man. You can do this, man. Like put the music out. But Jesus Lord as my second favorite on it, just because like of what Kanye was talking about it on the track. Just like the content matter of what he was going off of on that shit, like about the kid dying and like the whole the it's pretty much like the verse was like trauma repeating itself. It's like you hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you, my whole family's hurt, your family's hurt, and we're gonna keep this going. And like it was like you felt that shit like when he was rapping. He wasn't even rapping, he was talking to you.
Yeah, no, real for real.
I appreciate that. And on CLB, let's see. Man, it's so hard, man, because
that's how I feel about Donda.
I'm gonna go with Race My Mind. I like Race My Mind a lot.
Okay.
And I like Poppy's Home.
Okay, there he is.
That's such a fire song.
There he is. That's two for Poppy's Home. Wow.
And 2 for Off the Grid.
And I don't think people realize that Poppy's Home, like, how fucking ironic that song is, just off the fact that, like, he's talking to rappers. They're like, yo, I'm home, niggas. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's a good song.
Like, y'all was without me for a couple years. I'm back now. What's up?
Chin Up Junior.
Yeah. Imagine, Drake is telling rappers in a song, look me in my eyes, Junior. Like, I'm here now. Like,
yeah. That's Aubrey.
And then the sample in the back, I love the Montel Jordan sample in the back. That shit was fire. That shit was fire. I love that sample.
Yeah, dog.
How about you, Cori?
Cori Berry Punch.
On CLB, CLB is easy. In Too Deep and Pipe Down. And
woo!
They're paired right there with each other. They're perfect.
It goes together perfectly.
Anytime Drake is in his Houston slowed down DJs.
He's got the ultimate Houston pass, and I love it.
Yes.
It's genuine, and he doesn't force it because he's been around. He's been connected to Houston for a long time.
He's been fucking with that Houston shit since like So Far Gone. So it's not like no corny shit. It's not like that nigga just fucking around.
But so In Too Deep for that reason, and then I mean fucking Future.
Some bad bitches. They gonna fuck me for that AP.
Fuck me for that fucking AP.
Bruh.
Jesus Christ.
If
I wasn't rapping, baby, I was trapping,
trapping, baby.
That nigga said that, and I was like, damn, I fuck with this album too much. I hate this shit.
God,
He does it. Future.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like the first night the album came out, I listened to it. I was high as shit, sitting at the crib. I had it on the speaker. I was playing it. I liked it. When I got to work the next day and I put that shit on like some headphones and I was in a zone at work doing my shit. I was listening to it. I was like, yo, this shit is fire. Like, this album is hard. And you could listen to it in the car. You could listen to it on loudspeaker. You could throw headphones on. It's cool.
I couldn't even I had gotten so, with the fucking Bun B sample, bro. I had gotten so. As soon as I heard it, the slowed down guitar, bro, I think I started the song over like 4 times. I didn't even get a chance to really get the Future's part because I was already.
You kept starting it.
I'm like, this one right
that
here.
This
is too hard. And then Pipe Down. I just love when Drake is in that pocket right there, man.
I love Pipe Down. I love that song. That's a really good song.
I love when he's doing his regular petty Aubrey shit, but at the same time, like. This nigga's really good at rapping, like very, very, very good at rapping.
And if you notice,
he's a very, very good rapper.
I was thinking about it the other day, like just like from my perspective on it, like I'm a big Drake fan, and like my favorite Drake songs aren't of him
really rapping,
and he can rap. And like people, all you see on social media is like Drake need to rap more. It's like, bro, he does rap.
This nigga has
Drake does rap. You just choose to listen to the ones that he's not rapping so you can criticize it.
He put 7 a.m. on Bridal Path on this album for you knuckleheads out there. For you heathens.
Like, he had a lot of rap on it. He had
a decent amount of rap.
He had Champagne Poetry.
Can we stop gassing this nigga, bro? What's your favorite Donda songs, man? Fuck this nigga.
Nah, hey, we don't.
Hate this nigga, bro.
Go with your Donda.
Donda now, listen.
Can't stand this nigga, bro.
This is where it gets tricky for me when it comes to Kanye West. Like, in this album, because every time I listen to Donda, it gets better each time.
It's a good album.
Like,
it's a good album, yes.
It's an amazing album.
I've gotten past the fact that it's not explicit. That's really my only gripe with the album. And then, the Jail Part 2 was I didn't really need it. But
who was on that on Jail Part 2?
The Baby and Marilyn Manson.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I could. There was no need for that. You could have just kept the one with Jay-Z. That's it. And even Jay-Z's verse, I didn't really like that much. The song was good. I just didn't like Jay-Z's verse that much on that one.
Only because
wasn't Pusha also supposed to be on Jail?
No, he was supposed to be on Donda, the first song.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking, like, I remember.
What Jay-Z verse you talking about? Donda or CLB?
Donda.
Oh,
I didn't.
He kept it.
Yeah, it was on the album.
He got 2. He had the first Jail, which
and
is
then the one with the baby.
The one with the Baby and Marilyn Manson.
And notice how he removed Jay-Z from that one. Jay-Z probably gave him a call and was like, "Yo, I don't want to be
in a song.
No,
I'm not going to be in a song with the Baby and Marilyn Manson."
I'm 100,000%.
And it makes sense because if you think about it, he kept Jay Electronica on Jesus Lord. He kept him on there, so Jay-Z definitely was like, "I don't want to be in a song with them. Remove him."
And fucking the other shit with the Jamaican chick, he kept Lil Durk on it.
Oh, Shenseea?
Yeah.
Have y'all listened to her music?
Is she the one that was on the porch?
Yeah, that was her.
Yeah. Have y'all listened to her?
No, I've never heard of her in my life.
Yeah, I've heard some songs from her.
Bro,
she got some.
Bro, like if y'all niggas, first of all, like out here, there's not that much culture, and I know you're Jamaican and all that, but there's not a lot of culture out here for that.
Nah, there's not.
Her music on the East Coast, that shit is fucking nuts.
I just want y'all niggas to know that whenever y'all ready to go to jail, I did not give my hot take, but continue.
No, we get to you next. We get to you next.
But like, you got a second song for Jamaican?
She's Jamaican. If y'all listen to the lyrics of her music, she makes WAP sound like it's child's play.
Yeah.
She be wilding in her music, and it's like reggae, so it's like people jumping off the top rope.
I need it.
Her jail verse was crazy because she was talking about killing a nigga. She said that shit twice.
No, she could make music. She's nice.
I need it.
She is.
No, she's nice. I like her music.
Okay.
She had them chains on too on that porch.
Yep. She sure did. Standing on the porch with Kanye looking awkward as a motherfucker. But anywho, that's my guy. But whatever. The 2 songs currently right now with Donda is changed from the beginning to you, because you remember whenever I was watching the second watch party or whatever, and I had went right to the chat. I'm like, yo, Fabio probably gave his best verse ever. And I know Jimmy had went on Twitter and he was like, "Damn, this nigga actually went the fuck off."
Yeah, bro, that verse is crazy.
I didn't know what to expect. I saw a lot of people talking about the verse, and I was like, "Wait, people are lying," or because Fabio be bullshitting on social media, he be fooling around,
bro.
But when I heard it,
got the fuck off.
Because the first time I heard the snippet on a recording off of somebody at the stadium,
and it was the explicit version at the stadium.
So I heard it, and I was like, "Oh my god, I need this album right now! Like, I need this shit."
That's what also made me mad. I'm like, bro, we've already heard these explicit songs.
That goddamn. They didn't let the GDs in the dough on the album, but he just did Burrow a favor. He put that shit on the album. Niggas would have gotten shot in Chicago 1,000 times more than they would have already gotten shot.
Never mind, Kanye, whatever. But currently, my two favorite songs at this moment would have to be 24. Mm-hmm. Man, see, that's why that album affects me a little differently than CLB. That's why I don't even really compare the two. But 24 and Jesus Lord 2. I mean, Jesus Lord, not the first one, Jesus Lord 2, the one with the locks.
The one with the locks on it.
That shit was crazy.
The locks versus fire, yeah.
Do y'all respect that?
What?
Him having the locks on there.
Because he got him after the verses.
Yeah. I'm glad he did, but it's just like...
I mean, we'll
never know.
Yeah. And in his
But I feel you, though, because I said the same thing.
Okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Real ones pay attention, and it's just like, I'm glad you did it, but it's just like, I know why you did it.
Yeah. But you know what it is?
It's hot at the moment, you know what I mean?
Whenever I see shit like that, I just remember this nigga being on stage with Trump, and it's like, all right, bro, either this is going to affect me, and I can't fuck with anything he does forever, or I'm just going to look at what he's attempting to do, take it for what it is, and just move on.
Yeah, I feel like that's all you can do.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe
he's the only one in the world that can do that.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Kanye's the only person that could do everything he did in the last 4 or 5 years.
What were you saying in the hallway before we came in here? You said you think he's an enigma.
He's an
that too.
But like he's an enigma. Like Kanye literally, like, he got a song with fucking Marilyn Manson and DaBaby, produced for Lil Nas X, fucking supports Trump. He does all types of shit.
Working with Gap.
With Gap, like Adidas. Works with high end. Works for Balenciaga.
Just does what the fuck he wants.
He literally does what he wants. He makes every single rule possible. He's the only person is able to pull that off. Nobody else can do it.
And I'll say what I said outside, where it's like, I'm glad a black man is doing that. Where it's like, you just don't give a fuck, making it easier for the next nigga that kind of thinks like that, but didn't feel like they could say that.
He made it easy. He made it easy for Virgil to go to Louis Vuitton and just shit on everything.
Hey, look, he made it easy for Lil Nas X and Young Thug and all these niggas to wear whatever the fuck they want to wear.
Exactly.
Because it's like, it ain't gonna be crazier than what the fuck Kanye did the first time.
Him and Andre 3000.
And Andre 3000. But when Andre did it was like, okay, bro, you tripping. When Ye did it was like, you kind of tripping, but that's low key.
Because it was different with Ye. Because when Ye did it, he was running around with Rockefeller and with State Property and with all, and they was wearing the fucking Pele with the baggy jeans, and they were tying the denim with the lace rim when niggas used to do that.
Looking nuts,
wilding out. You know what I mean? With the fucking West Indies Air Forces.
Looking fucking nuts.
I have a hot take that I think. And then after that, I'm gonna tell y'all mine.
Please, I can't wait.
Oh, but that's really it. Yeah, that's all I had for my two favorites on Donda. I could talk about the album a lot longer, but
I'm gonna give it another try too.
In the car when you know, that's where I like to intake all my music. The very, like, at least the first few listens, I understand music. You know, I'm not just gonna go to my car at 9 p.m. and
drive around and do that.
It might be worth
I will
it,
sometimes. But when I know when I get in the car and I replay an album that I might not have liked the first listen, getting in the car, seeing it live, like you said, James, like, it does enhance the sound and it gives you a better perspective on it. But go ahead, dog.
I encourage everyone.
I can't wait for this.
If you don't like an album, if you don't like an album in particular, go watch it live.
Watch it live or listen to it in a different setting.
If you're not very fond of an album, go to a concert.
Change your
You don't got to be sitting.
I cannot
in the
wait
front.
to see Donda.
You can
Change your
sit
setting.
anywhere. You can sit anywhere you want to sit. Just go watch it live. It's gonna change your whole perspective on the album.
I've seen this nigga.
Before this nigga Kevin goes, I gotta say that's a cheat code, bro. Because I've literally become fans of artists.
That's how it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, where it's like, and I'll go back and listen to the album, and it's like,
you feel it. You feel that.
Yeah,
like
you feel it, bro.
That's how niggas, and that's how people also start to. That's when it starts to separate some people from being casual fans who respect these people as artists to stan culture, where niggas are fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Bro, because I'll tell you,
But
I
that's
fuck
that
with
experience of being at the live
when
shows.
you there, bro. You just feel that energy.
Yeah.
You feel every lyric that these niggas is saying, bro.
Yup.
Like, God forbid I ever go to a Project Pat concert. Like,
Oh,
I
my
might come
goodness.
out like real life drug dealing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Whoa.
bro, I'm
Allegedly.
telling you, bro. Like, bro,
Allegedly.
as much as I fuck with Pusha, I did not fuck with Pusha until I was at St. John's and that nigga performed and this nigga was dancing every single song. Not like dancing, but like doing a little dance, was performing it with crazy energy, and I was like, okay, I gotta fuck with this nigga, bro.
Pusha should
Gotta
have
fuck with
jail.
this nigga, bro.
'Cause VA
Pusha
is in
T,
this
bro.
whole bitch.
Anyways, bro, go ahead and give your
Nuts.
go ahead and give
Go
your
ahead,
go
Kev.
ahead.
Thought it
go ahead
was.
and give your-
Nuts.
Go ahead and
What's your hot
give your-
take, Kev?
Pusha
Go
the
ahead.
only nigga from VI I ever fuck with, bro. But
nuts.
shout out to the pants, bro.
Whoa!
Fucking me.
Shout out to the
Hey,
pants,
yo!
Shout out to the pants, bro. But yeah, Pusha the only nigga I ever fuck with from VA.
Come on, man.
And Chris Money, he's from VA.
Niggas hit a and they know it's me.
Fuck. Anyways, what's your two songs in your hot take, nigga?
Yeah, what's
I
your,
guess
yeah.
I'll start with Donda first.
Okay.
I wanna go to the moon.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
You
like
live
that
so
joint?
You like that
soon.
one, huh? I
That
love that
fucking
one.
shit right there.
And he gonna say remote control.
How
next.
could I get through?
Gotta say remote control.
And-
nigga.
gonna say remote control
he
next.
knows me.
Remote control's fire.
Remote control
hard.
is so
Remote control's
fucking fire. I'm glad he took fucking Jiminy Cricket off that fucking end of it.
Who he
That
had on
little
there?
fucking nut ass shit he had on the end of it. I'm so blah, 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 that dumb ass
Oh,
shit.
that shit at the end of the song.
That was tough.
But
Tough, not
Moon,
good tough,
Cuddy
but
got
bad
on that bitch with Donnie Baby and fucking Remote Control. Jesus Christ, Buggy Baby just.
Yeah, it was perfect. That was an excellent song.
That was a good song.
Excellent song. The album is Donda's like a perfect album to me, minus the fact that it's not explicit, literally.
And then,
But go ahead, yeah.
and then it was CLB, ladies
And then it was
gentlemen.
CLB. Get into it.
Now, earlier in the week, or when the album dropped until about last Wednesday, maybe even Saturday, it would have been a certain two. They just been boop, 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 boop. The first one I could just go out and flat out and just say it.
Right.
Fountains with Thames.
I thought you were gonna say that one.
That's
That
my
shit is a vibe.
That's
That
a
shit
That is
vibe.
the. I
That's
love
a
her.
vibe.
I love the way she's breaking out and everybody's
yeah,
starting to know her.
Yeah.
Right.
I thought, because I didn't do my research before I even knew who she was, I just thought WizKid was doing all of that. It was just
Yeah.
WizKid. She makes that song with WizKid and it's
She absolutely
amazing. Her
does.
voice is next level.
Shout out Tim.
I love it. The next one,
Look at this nigga here, man. Why are you making that face, Doc?
the next one I was gonna say was gonna be Race My Mind, but I'm gonna let you have Race My Mind because it's something. It's something that we've heard
I love
before.
it, but-
It's amazing, but I gotta be the one to say what nobody else is gonna say.
Which one you choosing?
You don't have
He's gonna say fucking fans.
Diamond fell out on Lil Swallow 60,000. Hey, I'm too sexy for my motherfucking. I'm too sexy for the pod.
That song. That
Niggas
song is
right
crazy.
there is the most ignorant shit until you hear. I didn't hear it until I was out and about.
Yes.
Exactly.
And I've seen,
That's when you gotta hear
and
the
that's
song.
when I just
Exactly.
heard it
Yes.
differently. They played that shit, and all these grown ass niggas that was trying to look cool and trying to be chill
Yeah.
was just lit
And that's why, like,
You heard it in the car before?
in the club.
and that's why I don't be listening. And that's why, like, when you go on social media and you see shit on Twitter and Instagram comments and people saying like, "This is the worst song ever made." It's like, bro, do y'all ever leave your house?
Bro,
And then
that
he
song is
went-
crazy.
You know how that shit's gonna ring off outside.
I
like,
hate
you-
that song so
you
much
know,
because it's
bro,
so crazy.
And then he went and said, "I don't give a fuck how masculine y'all niggas are. I'm gonna make this video because
That video's
I'm
crazy.
Aubrey and I'm
Video's
good
tough.
and I'm creative."
Yes.
And that shit was a fucking
still using-
amazing.
and he's
You
still
got
using-
Future.
and Kawhi in that.
You
bitch.
got Future
Bro.
Future. And
to get on theme,
Future Hendrix.
and dresses
right?
Prince.
and really just
and dress as
And
Prince.
dresses Prince.
then you took all them niggas to Antarctica, and even Kawhi, right?
Fucking Kawhi in
Them
Antarctica.
niggas was dancing like Boys to Men,
Like
bro.
also fucking
Bro,
Boys with
that was my
Backstreet
favorite
Boys
part of the
shit.
video when they was doing like the boy band shit and they were like going like this
And then they all
together
pointed
and
to fucking Kawhi, and that's
shit. And Kawhi was like,
I don't know what to do.
that shit was mad fun. That video
That
is
shit,
fire. The
when
song
that
is
song
dope. I
comes
like
on
it.
from now on, you're just gonna it just lets you know that, you know what, everything's gonna be all right. Whatever's on your mind and that shit comes on, you're just like,
You
damn.
ain't got
And you know
time
what's
to be
fire about it
worried
too?
about
That it's
yeah.
not just like how dumbass like guys on social media is like, oh, like this song is trash. Like niggas ain't gonna be singing this.
Do
it's not,
you
it's not
fools
for
listen to
niggas. It's
music
for
or do you just skim through
It's
it?
not for everybody. Like girls they're not saying like men are sexy. They're saying like I'm way too sexy, so women can say that too. Like
whoever feels too sexy for whatever,
it's gender neutral.
It's a gender neutral song. Like if you feel
but the original song that came out was motherfuckers that really was too sexy. It was a time where that didn't matter.
Exactly.
The 80s, it was no rules.
Everybody was sexy. You know what I mean? Like that's how everybody felt. Everybody felt like yo, I ripped my fucking shirt off. I'm doing cocaine and fucking bitches. Like
yes,
that's how it was.
That's LA.
Hold on,
oh my god.
We didn't take a turn. No,
but that's how it is. Like how can you like sit somewhere, hear that song, and be like, yo, this shit is trash. It's like, bro, that's not meant for you to just be in your house listening to it. That's not meant for that.
No, for sure. That's an outside song.
Go outside, play that outside,
work out, do whatever the fuck you got to do.
You see people react to that. You see people singing along to that and dancing. That's what that song was made for.
That's what that song is. It's not meant for niggas laying in their goddamn beds on Twitter with ashy feet listening to it.
That's not what it was meant for.
It's not the purpose, nigga. Damn, but Kevin Baby
this
had
man
a
Drake said, shorty popped a Tesla, now she got electric. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I'm gonna tell you right now. But I live in LA.
Yeah.
We all live in LA.
We all,
And if I don't know something, I know somebody that knows something. Very
That's
informative. Real. Can't tell you how many dumbass hoes I done seen post they Tesla with that line in the song like he's really talking about a Tesla.
Yep.
It amazed me.
Like Ruby Rose thought that Drake was rapping about her?
Oh my God. Are you nuts?
But my thing is, even though he's kind of not, what is he talking about? Because she is the only Ruby Rose.
His watch.
Yeah, but
it's a probably double, triple entendre. He'll never say yeah.
You know what? I'll say this. I want to hear
Kev. He probably said the name because that's the color of the fucking thing, and he just used it as a double entendre. Yeah. So she probably was like, "Oh my God, you're rapping about me," but he's probably rapping about the watch, and that's how the bar.
And knowing Aubrey,
that's how the bar is supposed to hit.
It's supposed to hit. Knowing Aubrey, if the case may be where he had to say yeah, it was about you, he would definitely do it.
Fit, right? I'm gonna say this right before we tap into the way this nigga Aubrey be. I got my conspiracy headscarf, so I got a lot to say.
Oh,
Kev, I got a lot to say. I want to hear this nigga's hot take. I want to hear this nigga's hot take. I want to hear this nigga's hot take because I got my conspiracy headscarf just for this moment.
Okay, I'm putting my do-rag on.
What fucking hot take did
you say you had a hot take?
You said he had a hot take. Don't ask me.
I got too high.
Bro, like.
You got too fucking skied in here. Y'all done goddamn.
I'm glad we put it out.
We went on a roll. Shit.
No, the last thing we were talking about was what you were talking about.
You was talking.
You were talking about Way Too Sexy.
Way Too Sexy is a goddamn vibe. I fucking didn't bring my do-rag because he told me not to. I should have really did it because you really bought yours.
When I said don't bring it, I didn't mean don't bring it. I meant don't bring it. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all niggas really look like y'all about to go to fucking bed.
This nigga with his shoes off.
Yeah, because I'm comfy. I'm way too sexy for my 16s. But what I want y'all to know is... Is that... Aubrey...
That's the man.
I think that CLB is going to end up being a Views. Everybody is talking the most shit about it. Because niggas just think that they're A&Rs these days.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
An A&R now.
But there's some shit. The songs that you really don't listen to the most, to me, are the best songs. Fucking Fans.
That song is amazing.
When it switches.
Yes.
Even the remorse, how he kind of ended it. 7 a.m. on Bridal Path.
I love that song.
I haven't used Google so much in my goddamn life.
Oh my God.
Drake does that a lot. Like he'll say shit in songs that will make you like go Google shit, and it's like, bro, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
And then it's just like
it goes back to Kev's original point, how relatable that moment.
And it's like people try to, like what he said, you know what I'm saying? You try to blame me for that Casper to Go shit, but it's just like, okay, I get that, but you can't say shit about real life experiences that Drake is talking about. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, this man, the Earl Grey line got me fucking out of there.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus Christ.
Trying to get the Earl Grey on me.
Only tea I give out is one for the walk of shame. I've been there,
bro. Like,
and I've never gotten it back.
He makes relatable music. That's what, like, I was talking to one of my boys about it. Like, he's probably the most relatable artist because, like, I feel like he knows exactly what's going on in everyone's lives, and he raps like a regular human. Like,
thank you.
He's
That's
one of the biggest artists in the
is.
world, but the music he makes is like, bro, it sounds like we can make this.
In a way.
It sounds like we can make it in a way.
Race My Mind is a nigga that doesn't get cheeks because he's fucking chasing a bitch that just goes out all the time.
He's
Exactly.
mastered that.
How dare you come home and go straight to sleep and you wouldn't make love to me?
This nigga knows lyrics.
How?
Bro, like, no, it's that ass.
When
Like,
you get back from that
everyone has gone through
motherfucking
that.
club, you're going to
everyone
go
has
to a
gone
glass
through that.
of water
You get
and
home
you're going
drunk,
to come
you
and
get
you're
home
going to get
drunk,
that back blown
you
out.
lay in the bed and you about like, ha ha, you about to beat, and Shorty just goes to sleep. Like, how dare you?
How fucking dare you? Plead. Are you nuts?
This nigga got his
gonna
goddamn
make me
scarf on.
beg?
So while we're on the topic of Drake and Kanye West,
I have.
What you got?
A conspiracy. I'm so happy. I'm glad to hear everything you guys are talking about this Drake album. Because I'll be honest,
it's excellent.
there's a lot of Drake projects that have come out since we've been doing this podcast, right? And there's a lot of Kanye West projects that have come out since we've been doing this podcast. But I do not think we have ever been this passionate about both albums.
About both, yes.
You know what I mean? And I think that if these two albums came out at different points in the year, you know what I mean? Like separate times, maybe months apart.
Yeah.
I don't think we would even have the same energy. The exact same albums could come out, and I don't think we would have the exact same energy.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was almost like the 50 and Ye shit. You know what I mean? Where it's like,
absolutely.
okay.
I was hoping it would turn into that.
So
Like same day shit?
So this is why the conspiracy headscarf is in, because they are both signed to UMG. Mm-hmm. And the rumor was Ye was trying to drop the shit the same day as Drake. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you notice he was doing them listening parties, and I know Cori was listening to a few of them listening parties. I listened to all three.
I did too.
First listening party, I'm not a Drake fan, but first Ye listening party, I was like, Drake is about to wash this nigga. I shit you not, bro. Like, I'm a bigger Ye fan than I am a Drake fan, but I won't cap and act like I'm a Ye stan.
Yeah.
But I listened to that first listening party, all the songs that came out, the order they came out in, and I was like, it's over. Second listening party, I was like, oh, okay, this nigga dropped a better album, but Drake is still gonna watch this nigga.
Second listening party, I didn't even listen to this day. It was just the first and the third.
Okay.
The second one was really like how he like. I think that's when he turned tides as far as like that's when you heard Fabio's verse.
Yeah.
That's when you heard more finished verses.
Yeah, exactly.
The first one was. If he put the first one out
Seemed
the way
rushed,
that he would have,
right?
Not really.
He left
It was
the
just-
arena
it was-
and I thought it was more. He just song cut off and he just walked off. And I was like, oh, I guess this
First
is it.
listening party was like a work in progress, for real.
Smoke, like, it's
Yeah,
Exactly.
first listening party was a work in progress. First
If
listening
he-
party was a work in progress.
If he would have put the first one out, people were going to still listen. But I'm glad that he did put the one out that he put out because we got finished verses. Shit was
Bruh.
mixed because he kept Mike Dean hostage for goddamn 3 months.
Niggas said the first listening party, God took his drums or some shit like that. They was like, they waiting on the drums.
Yeah,
bruh.
they were doing
Yeah, they niggas
Oh, yeah,
cracking
they
jokes.
said-
But it was real like, yo, bro, this nigga shit, not fake ass, but this shit was ass, bro. Like, let's be real. Now, when I heard this nigga dropped the album and Jail was the second song, I was like, okay. Now this nigga gets it.
Guess who's going to jail?
Bruh,
tonight?
That's an
So
excellent
here's what I
song.
think, bro. I think UMG heard both albums.
Uh-oh.
They knew both artists was finna drop something crazy. They
So
knew
just to catch me up, Drake is on UMG too?
Drake is on UMG.
So Kanye and Drake are on UMG.
Yeah.
Kanye and Drake on UMG. Go
Same
yeah,
level.
right now. Everybody
Yes.
going Apple
So as
Music.
much money and they billionaires and all this shit, they're still signed to
the
Jewish
same.
men?
Well, Drake,
I mean-
well, both now are under just one label. Like, Drake,
I thought Drake was independent after he dropped his last album.
No, sir.
No,
No.
this is Drake's first album without
not Cash Money.
YMCMB,
Cash
yeah.
Money. This is just OVO and
And
UMG.
UMG.
That's
Yeah.
it. So he's making, and in one of the songs on the album, he also said like the labels paid off. So Drake is probably making almost 100%.
He's probably making a
off
decent amount.
he's
I don't
making
think he owns his
almost-
masters or nothing, but he's probably making a decent
he's
amount.
making-
Off
That's
the-
where the shit switched.
because he said the labels paid off already. So whatever he makes off of his album, that's his. all that shit is his. Like the label at this point for Drake and Kanye right now, the label is just distribution for them. That's all it is. Like they don't have to pay for nothing.
See, but Kanye still signed of course his own imprint.
No,
Def Jam,
he is
Universal.
He is, and he's still technically signed to Rockefeller.
And technically still signed to Rockefeller.
He's probably the only artist still on Rockefeller.
They can actually, him and Jay-Z are the only artists who can release under Rockefeller.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying, bro.
Him and Jay wasn't talking, and that nigga was signed to him,
bro. So I mean, it's bread, bro. They both making each other bread.
They can still release music under Rockefeller,
and they both making each other bread, bro. So
okay, so how is Jay-Z making Kanye bread? We know Kanye's making Jay-Z bread. You said each other.
Because Jay still has more pull than Ye. Jay was in the game damn near 10 years before Ye was making hits and shit.
But how is Ye making Jay bread?
Because he signed to Jay.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. How is Jay making Ye bread?
Because no matter, I mean, we just talked about it. Ye does nut shit all the time.
Right.
As long as he's still connected to Jay, who we gonna tap into it maybe later. You know what I mean? Is still running with all types of niggas and still has the potential to do some shit that we ain't never seen a Negro do in our lives. That nigga is still, Ye is still gonna be good, and Jay's still gonna be good.
And,
you know what I mean?
As much as people are gonna stream Jay-Z's music, Kanye's gonna get paid from that too. I mean, he produced a lot of this.
And isn't it funny that Jay is on both albums?
Yeah,
let me tie this conspiracy.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
For the most part, they had the same features, kinda on.
Bro.
Yes, sir.
So then ask yourselves if two people, two kind of major artists, have damn near the exact same features.
Okay.
They drop completely different albums, but are signed to the same label. And then one of the albums, mind you, dropped 6 days before the other.
Yeah.
Like if you're running a label, would you do something like that? And then Drake leaked that the fucking Andre verse.
Yeah.
Somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody said that it was Kanye's cousin, the one that stole his laptop.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That leaked the song to Drake.
That'd be wild.
That was his cousin.
But let's be honest, bro. That song, I was talking to one of the homies that raps, and I was like, and me and the homie both agreed. If we both dropped the album the day before, right? And we had access to that song, and we had like some type of radio show going on the next day, we're not leaking that song because that particular Andre verse is better than both albums that came out.
That Andre verse is good.
That Andre verse is crazy. Like when it gets officially released, I'm taking that as feature of the year.
He's such a fucking extremist, isn't he?
No, I am, bro. But let's be honest. If that
albums.
Hey, okay, put out the blunt on his arm. Put it out on him.
Jesus Christ.
100%. But as much of it as an extremist as I am,
here he comes.
As much of an extremist as I am, if we do a podcast, right? If we know a nigga, this nigga about it.
I just don't understand why y'all allow me to just have to be close to this.
It was bro. When you was talking about that Drake shit, I was like, why the fuck are we sitting next to each other? This is wrong. But no. Realistically, bro, like anybody that's doing music, if you hear that verse and your album dropped the day before, why would you leak it? Like that verse is so crazy. No matter what you did on your like, as relatable as Drake is, like once again, I fucked with CLB. I'm not taking nothing away from CLB, but that Andre verse was so crazy. It's like, why would you purposely leak that? You know what I'm saying? Like regardless of what type of
because Drake fucked with 3 Stacks. He wanted his fans.
No,
to get
how did he get that track?
How did he get that track? Well, I don't know. Being that both of them are signed to the same label, and both of them dropped albums within 6 days of each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when Ye was doing them listening parties, all of a sudden, now we know Drake is going to drop an album soon, right?
Yep.
Conspiracy do-rag on, I think both of these albums were supposed to drop within a week of each other because they knew during COVID, with no tour coming for both of these huge artists.
Not yet,
People might have treated this album, both of their albums, honestly, the same way they treated every other album that came out during the pandemic. Where it's like, you listen to it one day, and you move on to the next thing. Or you listen to it over the weekend, and you move on to the next
what's trash about music now.
It is trash about music. It is trash about music, but if all of us are running a label, and we have an artist like Drake, and we have another artist like Kanye West, both signed to our main label. They may be under different imprints, et cetera, but we know they're going to drop an album at some point. The best way to get hella people to listen to their music and talk about their music is to have them drop it in such a short period of time that you have to compare both. Because as much as I fuck with this Drake album,
back and forth
exactly. I might not have gone back to this Drake album if it wasn't like, okay, niggas are saying this is better than Donda, and I fucked with Donda. Just let me go back to it and drop
it created a competitive environment.
Exactly.
Like
exactly.
Like now, the last 2 weeks on social media, 3 weeks because of when Donda was announced. The last 3 weeks on social media, that's all it's been. It's been all that. Now I have a question for y'all.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay.
I have a question for y'all. What rollout was better?
That's hard.
Because think about it. Certified Lover Boy, the Nike deals.
Oh, we include
It was a lot. It was
that's
a lot.
all rollouts.
What Nike did?
But don't forget the Gap deal.
The Gap deal, like
Don't
that's
forget
all
the
part
Gap
of the
deal.
album.
But that Gap deal was like a
Oh, but the Nike deal was.
Because the thing with the Gap deal was that we haven't gotten everything yet. We gotten like certain pieces, like just 3 jackets.
Exactly.
With Drake with the Nike deal, he actually dropped like 3 full collections. He did that already. He did that joint. Then he had the billboards that showed the features in different cities.
Yep.
That was
the cover
crazy.
art,
That was
the
hard.
fucking Damien Hirst fucking thing.
Yeah.
And then social media took that and turned that into a meme.
Yeah.
Everyone has used that.
He knew that was gonna go viral. He was
knew
smart
it.
for that.
That shit was
Then when he actually came out and that was the actual art,
like
people
the day
were
that,
shocked.
Like the day that shit came, like the day the picture was shown, everybody was like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?" 48 hours later, everyone is posting it. People promoting their businesses that way.
Everybody.
Fucking big brand.
All y'all niggas said that was not the official cover art. I remember that in the chat.
I swear it wasn't, bro.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I didn't think it was either.
I'm like,
I thought it was gonna be a
trolling.
trash album. It seemed like it was gonna be the real.
I don't
cover.
think it was, but I think that all the reception, he was just like, why not?
Let's
I'm
keep
gonna be
the
honest,
shit.
bro. That's
I can
why
see
conspiracy.
that. That's why he was releasing
the
the ones. That's why he was putting the ones on IG today that were potential.
I saw that.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, bro. Like the that's why the conspiracy had scarred for so long. Because I think both them niggas knew. Like Drake probably saw Ye doing them listening parties. Because I think them listening parties made Donda a little bit better. Seeing that first listening party versus the third and like what dropped is like okay.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like okay, you
And the
could.
shit with the house, like when he rebuilt his house,
Bruh.
in Chicago,
And he burned it the fuck down.
in Soldier Field. Like that was dope. I like that. I like that he did that.
I'm
Set
gonna
it
be
on
honest,
fire.
bro. I couldn't tell you. If you asking me, to me, both of them is like
It was very
It doesn't get better than either.
That
of them.
third
because they both did something. They both did something that like is probably going to affect the way that other artists release music
Absolutely.
now.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
Kanye
100,000%.
Kanye pretty much released his album 3 times. Prior to us hearing it, he sold out arenas with that.
bruh.
Like, and now it's like everybody's probably gonna do it as a test run. Not everybody could pull that off.
No, they
Everybody
cannot.
can pull that off,
And it
but
won't make as much money as he did.
It won't make as much money
At
off of
all.
it. But it's like you're letting people hear it while it's in the process of being made, and you make people feel attached to it. Like that's fire.
There's only one person that can have a bigger rollout than both of them.
Kendrick Lamar.
And probably, if he does it the right way, sell more than both of them.
Who?
Kendrick Lamar.
Travis Scott.
Oh my god.
I think
if
He's not
Travis
wrong.
Scott's rollout
Yeah.
has to be crazier than Astroworld.
because
It
he's
has
coming
to-
out this year.
Yes,
He's coming out this year.
Hold on, this year?
Yeah,
this
Utopia's
year.
dropping this
Yeah,
year.
and
It's
I'll
only
be
2
honest.
motherfucking months.
He's dropping this year. Travis Scott. He had an interview a couple days ago.
Oh yeah, just a few
I
days
was
ago.
reading
He
up
was talking about
it.
Utopia.
He was talking
saying
about the
what
album.
it-
It's coming
what's
out this
gonna
year.
sound- like what it's gonna
It's
sound like.
See that, and
Yeah.
I love Aubrey and I love Kanye, but I will tell you this. I'm not one of those fucking Gen Zs that just rage and do all these fucking drugs and all that
Yeah,
shit.
nah, fuck that.
But Travis Scott's music somehow, some way, is still relatable to me.
That's because he's our age.
You know what I'm saying? And
That makes
I'm not
it a
gonna go
little
ride no
more- lot
fucking
more-
roller coasters and all that. I can't tell you what it is, but this motherfucker just his energy is in it.
Dog,
and
I
if he
would-
does it the right way,
Dog,
will.
I
See
was
that.
talking to my girl about it the other day. Was like, yo, Travis don't say nothing in his music, but you sing
all.
along to it. Like his music is fucking like what's the fucking word for that shit? Like his music like
hypnotizing.
it's like hypnotizing.
Yeah.
Like, you hear his
Yeah.
music and you hear that shit and it makes you want to like follow along with it and shit and just hum to it and sing to
especially
it.
if he has another coffee bean,
Yeah, like
something just different.
They put
yeah,
that
like,
Illuminati
shit,
sauce on it.
He don't be talking about nothing, but his music is fire. Like he makes very good music.
Does
like,
he have a song with Jay yet?
Travis?
He was on Magna
he
Carta
was on
Holy
Magna
Grail.
Carta Holy Grail, and he's produced
He
songs.
He produced the Jizzy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On what song on Magna Carta was he on again?
What was the name of that one, Dixon? It was goddamn what?
It was.
It wasn't
I have
Crown?
to look it up, but he was on the chorus.
Was it
wasn't
Crown?
on, yeah, Crown.
It
Crown,
was Crown.
Yeah.
It was Crown.
Crown.
How'd that go?
Crown.
Nigga, I don't remember.
Sorry, baby, ladies and gentlemen.
I was about to say, yeah, I don't remember how Crown went.
Crown.
Don't remember how Crown went.
Crown was actually
God, that was amazing.
Crown was actually one of the better songs on that album.
Yeah, it was.
Because that album
Man,
wasn't
look,
that good.
That
look,
shit with
that wasn't
motherfucking Frank Ocean to this day just gives me the chills.
That shit was fire. That song was fire.
We're not gonna get into the because I don't think
I
don't
just didn't
think
have
Magna Carta
Samsung,
gets
so it was quiet for me.
Oh yeah, at
I
first, yeah.
illegally downloaded that album, or allegedly.
He did it
I
Samsung
don't think
deal with
Magna
that.
Carta. Some of the songs of Magna Carta, at least, because of course people, not everybody likes it as much as the other ones.
I don't
But,
like
I think
the
that they
album.
could've-
I like
But
certain
you like
songs.
and there,
I literally
think
only
even-
liked like 2 songs. Magna Carta, fucking Crown, and the joint where it was on a Mike Will beat. Beach, something.
Beach is better.
And
Beach is better.
The one with
too
Rose.
short.
Beach is better.
Way too short.
The one with Rick Ross. Fuck with me,
No.
you know I
Fuck
got
with
it.
me, you know I got it
No.
was hard.
I didn't fuck with that song.
Are you?
You didn't like fuck with me, you know I got
It
Are
was
you
okay.
nuts?
It was
You didn't
okay.
listen to that in the club because that's where niggas.
Okay, in the
their
club, yeah,
that's
I
where
might
they
fuck
get
with
their
it, bro.
goddamn head stomped.
There's hella songs in the club. I'll fuck with it. I will not fuck with it.
Niggas were getting beat up to that one.
Hold on,
Probably.
because we're here right now. We're here right now.
Uh-huh.
The intro Holy Grail was kind of hard.
It was kind of hard.
You take the
I
gloves
bet-
you know what? You know
off
what?
my back.
I'll say this.
Cori has entered the fucking chat, ladies and gentlemen. He's fucking
You
faded.
steal the food right out my mouth.
Fucking Fuck Up the World? That song was hard.
Fuck up the
Oh
world's
man,
hard.
please let's move on, bro.
No,
Now
No,
niggas
we
go
not
to
gonna
the
do
track
that.
list and be like,
Cause we not finna. Is no
nigga,
Magna
that
Carta
shit was-
slander.
That shit was okay.
There wasn't much. There wasn't many on
You
there.
ain't
that
like
were
Picasso,
standouts,
baby?
But it was good.
No.
Picasso
Can we
Baby
move
was
on?
tough.
Are you
We are not about to talk about Magna Carta Holy Grail, bro.
Picasso
Stop.
Baby
Are you
Tom Ford, I didn't really
scared?
like when it
Yes.
was much.
Yes,
But
it doesn't
no.
get played that much, but I'm just telling you that shit was epic when it came out.
Tom Ford, of course.
I was there,
like,
bro.
wasn't
I was
the
in New
biggest.
York when it
no,
came
wasn't
out.
the biggest song from the album.
Damn, you were.
Fuck with me, you know I got it. Crown, Heaven
Crown.
versus a part 2 with Beyonce. I didn't really like that much.
I was over that one.
It was alright. I didn't like.
Y'all niggas about to
I
go
like
through the
Nickel
whole
and Dimes.
track list to be like, yo, this album was ass, bro. I'm telling you.
No, but it's exactly what I said. Like I didn't like the album. I like certain songs of it.
Yeah, and like I said, I like 2 songs out
I
the
went to the tour for that one too, so it helped a little bit more.
Oh, the tour for that joint.
Yeah.
I haven't seen.
I ain't go to that motherfucking
the
tour.
only tour of Jay-Z that I went to was 444. 444. I went.
I wish
saw
I
it
could've went
live.
to 444,
444
yeah.
was hard.
'Cause
I
like
was,
it
I
out
was
the
out
444.
here when 444
and I
dropped.
saw,
Did I
and
see
I flew
444?
back home to see that. I saw it in
Oh,
Brooklyn.
wow.
I saw it in the Barclays Center. That shit.
Wow.
That shit. There
That's tough.
was Yankee fitteds everywhere.
Yeah, I
There
don't
was
like
Yankee
that.
fitteds everywhere, bro. And Jay-Z had one on too at the thing and took it off, and like he had the Rock Nation shit. It was wild. It was a fun show. People was getting robbed and shit. It was fun.
People was
was
getting
getting
robbed and
robbed.
shit. It was fun. Spoken like a true Bronx.
I was going to say,
nigga.
Strauss spoken like a
Man.
true Bronx native.
I would
goddamn.
have fucking cried.
Man, you already know what
Get
it
me
is.
outta
Man.
here now.
It ain't a party until somebody get robbed and hit.
So while we're still on the, hold on,
Music.
yeah,
Okay.
nigga was
Man, he's
outta
goddamn
here.
froze.
Take everything out of his hand.
No
out
perk
of his
30s.
hand.
Cori
No perk
Glitch.
30s, ladies and gentlemen.
Man.
While we're still on the topic of music, because we're about to
This nigga's
segue.
wildin'. He hitting the
bruh.
blunt and he was hitting the pen
Check me out.
and he hit the Casamigos.
Man.
Yeah,
Bro,
check me. Listen, hold on.
and shout out George
You
Clooney
trying.
for the
The
Casamigos.
niggas goddamn.
Yeah.
While we still on the topic of new music, because we about to segue out of
Okay,
here.
continue.
Who's thrown in the mix here? Who gets kind of tossed in the mix? I think Kevy Baby had a theory with K Dot and Baby Keem and all of that stuff, but we can circle back on that. Where do you all actually? I got a question before I get into that. Where do you all rank Kendrick Lamar on your list of rappers from the 2010s?
From the
And you
2010s?
I mean, I'll say it first because I've already said it plenty of other episodes. To me, if you're asking me personally, Kendrick Lamar is the greatest rapper of all time. Nobody's ever gonna do what Kendrick Lamar has been able to do. Period.
This blunt right here is busting.
Yeah. I said it on other shows, so if I'm wrong, then I've always been wrong, right?
No,
But
I'm not. But I'm just saying. I'm gonna say something right now, and y'all are gonna be looking at me like I'm nuts.
Okay.
But
more
it's
nuts than
only-
we've looked at you earlier?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's
I was just double checking.
It's only because I'm from the East Coast. Just think about this.
Anytime he prefaces it with that,
Man.
But just hear me
Man.
out. But just hear me out. I'm not talking right now, because if I'm talking right now, y'all will fry me. I'm talking about at his peak.
okay.
You can't tell me Fetty Wap didn't have the same buzz? peak.
So, like I was saying,
At his peak. Not rapper, not lyrics, just fans and just attention.
Hey, yo,
and
Fetty
just,
Wap had us in a chokehold in 2012.
Bro, he had us. We're talking 2010s.
2016.
Fetty Wap owned 2011 to
about-
2014, and there's
was it
nothing we can do about it.
I was still living in New York.
I already know you was way ahead of it because he was out.
Yeah, because he
already
was on the East Coast, so I heard it before
What
everybody.
year was it that
We
he
are
really
talking
took
about
off?
Fetty
Was
Wap.
it-
All
said-
I gotta do is put my mind to this
That
shit.
is Drake.
Guess
I
I my
said
ex, I put a
Kendrick
line
Lamar
through
is the
that
greatest
bitch.
rapper of all time, and now we're talking about Fetty Wap.
Because all I'm
My
saying
point is proven.
You said best rappers of the 2010s. It could be a long list. I'm not saying he's
It
first,
could be.
but he's on that list.
He might be
where
on
do
that
you
list,
rank-
and if we doing top 300,
Where do
Fetty
you
Wap's
rank
on that
Kendrick
list.
Lamar from the 2010s to now? From the rappers that are active or were active from that time. So you could throw in Asher Roth in there.
Oh
You
my
could throw
God.
The cool kids.
Now,
you
hold
know,
on.
like Kid Cudi, like Wale.
I was gonna
The
say
20
Asher Rod's at the fire Gangsta Grills.
the
Big Crit.
2010s.
Like there was a lot. Yo, people don't give enough credit to the 2010s era. Like from 08 to like 2012, 2013.
That MMG era
Like
was
that
nuts. I
the
appreciate it
MMG
more than I
era?
did back then.
The blog era, like that
Had a
was
word,
amazing. That was an amazing
That
era.
was a
for
great
me.
time.
That was
I'm
a great time for me.
I'm gonna
That
be
was amazing.
totally honest with you.
That was that was peak illegal downloading music.
Y'all aren't gonna want to hear this.
More so than we haven't want to heard anything else.
I've had a fucking enough. If we're talking 2010s, French has to be on that list. I'm not saying he's top 5, but he's on that list.
Where do you put Kendrick Lamar?
Kendrick Lamar is probably top 3. Drake has to be number 1.
Yeah.
Sorry, it just has to happen.
Unfortunately, I have to agree. Take care is literally. You listen to Take Care, it literally sounds like the rest of the radio.
So
And I know that he released
how I had
Section
it, too.
80. I know he
That's
did.
how I have. I have
But
first. I have objectively speaking. I have Kendrick Lamar second.
Right.
Like everything that he's done and all that. Like Drake and him have been the
Oh,
best.
they've
two
been the
by
best.
far.
top
If Kendrick
two.
Lamar
by
had
far.
Drake sales, we talk about Kendrick Lamar completely
Like
differently.
by far,
But
bro.
I'm gonna
Like,
be
they're
totally
the best
honest,
two.
and I'm gonna throw a curveball. You mean to fucking tell me that this is a trick question and niggas is going to jail? It's cool. It's downstairs.
He was already in jail, so
The
it's
jail's downstairs.
Yeah.
You have to realize.
Guess who's going to jail tonight?
Gotta go pay my bill tonight.
You have to fucking realize. Take care.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I fucked up.
We're gonna let
Just
you start.
We
now?
already put Drake first.
Yes.
That's not what I meant to say. My beautiful.
Dark Twisted Fantasy is the greatest hip hop album of all time.
What else?
That's a lot.
Then came what?
Jesus.
You talking about for Kanye or
Yes.
you
Watch the
Yeezy.
Throne?
Watch the
Watch the
Throne
Throne.
11?
I don't know about Watch the Throne.
Watch the Throne was first.
What?
Well, you don't
I
fuck
don't
Watch
know
the
about
Throne?
Watch the Throne was before Yeezus, right?
No.
Yes,
Yeah, it was
of
before
course.
Jesus. It was
Yeah,
before
that's
And
what I'm saying.
I will
Then
never,
you-
I will never forgive Jay-Z for that ever in my life.
For what?
Because of Watch the Throne, we never got a beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy tour. Because of
Yeah,
Watch the Throne,
because he put it.
he did a
all.
joint tour. We never got a beautiful Dark Twisted
He
Fantasy
knew what he
tour.
was doing.
Yeah, I will never forgive him for
That's
that.
why he ended up having to go back. You remember when he did the Hollywood Bowl for 808s because he came out with 808s around the time when he was still touring for
Was it
Graduation.
Graduation.
So when he did that show in 2015 at the Hollywood Bowl, it was kind of like his way of like, my bad. But
Oops.
but
So it goes for me. I'm gonna just be honest with you. A lot of West Coast cats is gonna hate me, but I'm gonna be honest with you.
okay.
I remember going to colleges and the party because in Virginia, that's all you can fucking do is just go fucking party at colleges and homecomings and shit. But I was a late bloomer. I didn't listen to Section 80 until it was not new anymore. So with that being said, I'm not saying that that's not as relevant, but I have to give Kanye number 2 on that list, and I have to go Drake, Kanye, Kendrick Lamar on the 2010s top artists.
Can we do that?
What?
Since Kanye
Because there's
I mean, my beautiful
he
Dark Twisted
almost
Fantasy holds that much weight.
he almost gets number 1. It's coming from a biased mind of what they're doing right now, and Drake's just solidified in our mind as the greatest. But if you take all of us back to like 2013, what would we be thinking right now? We'd be like,
No, it's
my
true.
beautiful.
No, no, I see what you're
I'm
saying, yeah.
So it's just like
And you
what
had Watch the Throne, and then Yeezus dropped in 2013.
that shit
so-
was a
Oh
hell
yeah,
of a
Cruel,
fucking
hold on.
run.
He had Cruel Summer 2012. You know
Cruel
that
Summer was
Summer.
crazy.
Cruel Summer was fire.
I'll be
And
honest, I
then
was in
threw
New York
Pusha
for
T
Cruel
a
Summer.
bone, just made him the fucking president.
Yeah.
Nigga.
And then Pusha T did his solo shit.
My
back in,
my name is my name. Crazy.
crazy.
People forget about that Pusha
That
T
was a
solo
great album.
run.
That was a great album.
2010.
It's only because
That's a
King
great
Push is
Push
just a
album.
whatever ass album.
Yeah, it is.
That My
If he
Name Is
didn't
My
drop
Name.
Outside of Popeyes eating chicken and fries, you don't know nothing about that.
You
okay?
good? You good? You good?
You don't even worry
You good,
about
you
that.
good. Keep
all
drinking.
right?
Keep
Don't
drinking. You
even
good.
worry about none
It's
of
straight.
that.
I'm not
okay?
worried about it. I'm
All
not
right?
worried about it. I'm
Don't
not
worry
worried
about
about it.
fucking none of that. All right?
Yeah,
'Cause
I'm
you
not-
can't
I'm not
be
worried.
outside of Popeyes eating chicken fries and no Red October ass fucking Yeezys
Yeah.
for $20. You know why?
Plastic forks and some fried rice.
That Citizens app's gonna be bling bling bling.
Yeah. But you brought up Fetty Wap, so that Citizen has been going off for the last 10 minutes. So we Gucci.
I've had a fucking enough.
Yeah, I know you have.
Okay, yeah, I was just intrigued to know, but Baby Keem's album dropped this past Friday. Jimmy Baby has already goddamn given us his take on it.
I'm being an
quickly.
extremist.
I haven't listened to
Already.
it, to be honest. I haven't listened to the full.
You haven't listened to it in full, okay?
Yeah, I haven't listened to it in full.
I want to give it. I want to give it a couple more listens so I could like have a more
He got
objective opinion on it.
I'll say,
you know?
without listening to the album, Baby Keem is like a slightly more lyrical, like Playboy Cardi,
Whoa.
on somewhat better beats. Like Playboy Cardi's
see
cool,
that. I can
you know
see
what I
that
mean?
comparison.
But what
I can
everybody
see that.
fucks with Playboy Cardi's his flows, like the way he be like riding beats and shit.
and how he's weird.
Yeah, and
So you
Baby-
want to say that Baby Keem is a better producer than Pierre Bourne? Let's just get that on record right now before you go to
Because
fucking
Baby Keem
jail.
produced pretty much
did.
like 97% of his album.
He did.
Pierre Bourne goes.
He does. He does. I'll say
Baby Keem's crazy. He goes crazy. But niggas fell in love when that Orange Soda came out.
I love
And
Orange Soda. Orange Soda is great.
I
That's
just-
what made me a
Soda's
fan.
hard.
I just feel
That's
like
my bitch.
if you have the resources, you have to use them. You're right. But that's like Jimmy Baby going to college for finance. Right?
Okay.
4 years. Then he goes to fucking grad school and he gets his master's in finance. And he's just a finance guru. But then he goes to his uncle's company and gets hired on the spot. He has the credentials,
Right.
but it's just like, it's his uncle's company.
Yeah, like you ain't have to work to
You
get
know
to
what I'm
where you
saying?
have-
So it's like,
what you
I
have.
like the fact that he works with Kendrick Lamar, but...
You know what? I hear what you're saying, and I understand.
You know,
it's a
we
nepotism.
will never know how Baby Keem's career would have went if it wasn't
wanna
for
see
Kendrick
him.
Lamar.
I want to see Baby Keem. Maybe he'll do it later in his career. He's only like 19.
He's young,
I want to see him run away from the nest.
but you know
I
what?
want to see him do that.
I feel like not to get hella deep, but that's probably one of the things that as black people we gotta stop. We gotta let go of.
I agree
because,
with you.
because the fact that he just said
I had that
if-
conversation the other day.
You know what I mean?
agree
The
with
fact
you.
that you just said, bro, like, okay, if this nigga went to school for finance, became a
Right.
finance guru, and then worked for his uncle's company, we gonna take away everything this nigga like worked hard for. Like, luck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
they say, luck is when opportunity
Meets preparation.
Meets preparation.
Exactly. So like, if you already prepared for some shit and you just get the opportunity, and it happens to be a crazy opportunity, niggas
Yeah.
gonna be like, oh, this nigga got lucky.
Yeah.
But I personally, I
White
feel like
folks do it all the time.
exactly,
that's how this
exactly.
works.
You know what
But
I mean?
That's how
we
it
come
works.
from a culture. We come from a culture where making it from the bottom with no help is so like
I like this conversation.
You know
Let's
what I'm
keep
saying?
this going because I was talking about this the other day. I
we
like
come
it.
from
I
a
like it, you know what I'm
culture.
saying?
This is real because
Yeah.
this is a
Right.
problem. This is a problem that
It's
we
a problem.
have.
It's just something we don't
There's a-
fuck with. But
yeah,
at the
and
same
it's-
time,
and it's also
like,
because
we should
we
champion
love our culture loves underdog stories.
we love it.
We do.
We love you coming from the mud and just being the
Bro,
greatest
like,
out of
oh my
nothing.
God, bro.
So then it's just like, bro. And the only reason I say that is because like me and a lot of other people, we believe in Keem. And I don't think he's doing nothing wrong. But if he would have never broke the news that Kendrick Lamar was his cousin, I think he would have still had this little like underground independent stench on him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he would have still been this great. And then you come out after your first album and say, boom, Kendrick Lamar's my cousin. And then you're just like, this motherfucker
Yeah,
already
like I
got a
never
number one
did it.
album. What
Right.
the fuck? I
Right.
knew it was something about this guy. You know?
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want to not use the resources because you're right. As black people are stingy with resources and
Right.
they kind of like frown upon you if you have it easy. You have it made and shit gets handed to you even though you have the credentials.
Yeah.
But it's just something about, like you said it earlier, the hottest line on Baby Keem's whole album was
Top of the morning,
top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit.
That's all you see people saying.
That shit was so hard.
That shit was
But
so hard.
It sucks because it takes away from the rest of the music
And
because that's all people are saying.
Yes.
So it takes away from it. So I agree with what Kevin's saying, and I agree with what you're saying because I had this conversation and I had the conversation because of the show Sweet Life on HBO.
Yeah.
Right.
Because Jordan, his mom was able to help him out.
Yeah.
To get
The
to
nigga
where-
with the high plan shit, right?
Yeah, his mom was able to help him out and give him the resource for him to get to where he was.
Yeah.
And people on the show, his own friends, these are his own friends, telling him that kind of shit. Like, oh, you had a handout. It was easy for you. It was easy this. Like you
get mad about it.
Yeah, you ain't have to work for it. And it's like, bro, like, what's so wrong about that, man? Like, I wish my mom had that kind of money
That's what I'm saying.
to be.
And that's what I mean. Where it's like I can understand.
Shout out to Gerald and Jordan, by the way. Man.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Shout out to them niggas. But that's what I mean with like this all this shit where it's like we can criticize this nigga Baby Keem or any of these niggas, even Jada Smith. At some point, he's gonna get criticized in a way that this nigga don't want to get criticized. We can criticize these niggas as much as we want, but at the end of the day, like if this nigga looks like us, this nigga's making it.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether this nigga got a handout, this nigga's paving the way for us. Yo, Ye, his mom was pretty well off. That nigga grew up in China at a certain point. You know what I'm saying? So like we gotta be happy that niggas that look like us are paving the way, or
We gotta be happy that people
You
that
said
look
at
like
the end of
us
the day?
are products of
end of the day.
nepotism.
At the end of the day,
We
End
gotta
of the day.
appreciate that. 'Cause
what's happening at the end of the day?
What's happening?
I don't know. I don't know where we're going.
Because at the end of the day, your nanny is pressing play, your barber is pressing play, your wifey. It's fucking Aubrey, okay? All that fucking shit you talk about Kendrick Lamar, yeah, I get it, okay? But this, we're talking about the 20 fucking 10s, okay? Are you nuts? Aubrey has been around when I was doing bad in Virginia, and he's been around when I've been doing bad in LA. Moral of the story, he's been around when I've been fucking doing bad.
This is the cord to the mic. Okay, cool.
He's been the most.
Okay? And you gonna talk on top of the fucking morning. If this nigga don't smarten up,
Top of the morning. Top of the morning.
he can't live off
Top
of
of the
To
morning.
Pimp a Butterfly for the rest
Top
of his
of the morning.
life.
Let's get this shit.
Let's get this shit.
Let's get this shit.
Let's get this shit. It was tough. But I'm telling you, like, I need more. I don't need him to just start singing like that and all that nut shit. Get back in there.
Get back to rapping.
Fuck.
But
Let's
you know
hear
what's
that.
crazy? You know what's crazy? All that shit this nigga talking.
New flows coming. Be patient, brother.
All the shit this nigga talking.
It's hard.
All the shit this nigga talking. If Aubrey put on his little cousin, oh my god. This nigga gonna stop being able to sing the praises.
He gonna put on Baka. He gonna put on Baka. Have
Or
a,
OVO Bobby.
But-
or Obadiah's.
It's a fucking epidemic of hard and not hard. Because Baby Keem resembles Kendrick in like the way his delivery and just like energy. So imagine if Drake came out with somebody that was a fucking light skinned ass fucking R&B nigga, he would get torn apart.
yeah, absolutely.
This nigga's trying to sound like Drake, and he's
sound
only
like
out
him.
because he's Drake's cousin. But we don't do that with Kendrick Lamar because
It's true, though.
You know what I'm
It's true.
saying?
It's true.
We don't do that with Baby Keem because we heard him first.
You know what? Here's what
get
I'll
you.
say. Here's what I'll
I
say.
get you.
What I think, because obviously they're family, so I'm pretty sure Baby Keem's probably brought songs or raps to this nigga Kendrick, and that nigga Kendrick at some point was like, that shit is trash. You guys,
of course.
I feel like whatever family member Aubrey has that's like really bringing shit to him and is really trying to, whenever that nigga comes out, it's probably gonna be some shit that's like, it may sound like Drake, but this shit is still fake hard.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Kendrick wasn't on Donda, but Baby Keem was. I
Right.
feel like if Drake got a family member that's like really added music
And
like
Kendrick
that,
name drop, yay.
100%, bro. So like that says a lot, right? If this nigga Drake got a cousin or a family member that's like that nigga, it's gonna kind of be the same situation. And then once again, going back to the original point, we can't be mad at that.
No,
Like, I don't
not
even
at
fuck
all.
with Aubrey, but if that nigga puts on one of his family members and that nigga was working that hard on music and then came out like that, like Baby Keem had writing credits on some crazy ass albums before we knew he was Kendrick's cousin.
It's
Like,
true.
I got a hot take. I remember what my hot take from earlier was. That's so crazy.
I'm about
It
to say, you got
comes
another
at
hot
an even
take.
more perfect time. That's how the universe works.
Go for it.
Go ahead. What you got?
What Kanye thought he was doing for Lil Pump is what Drake did for Lil Durk.
What the fuck was Kanye trying to do for Lil Pump?
I can't.
He wasn't trying to do it, but when
You
they came out with
such a
that song, you
fucking
such
hoe.
a fuck. We thought he was gonna just go to superstar,
Right. Oh,
Because this
yeah.
was finally somebody big giving him a chance, and the song was just, it was a bop.
And you know what fucked Lil Pump up? It was when Kanye came out with the MAGA shit.
I was gonna say that nut shit.
That did low-key fuck that nigga.
And then Lil Pump
came out that shit like 2 months later.
And remember Lil Pump came out with like, I'm MAGA too.
I'm MAGA too.
It was like, nah, bro, nah. Only Kanye can pull that off.
Only Kanye can pull that off. You're fucking in the trenches. You're at the Arco and La Brea.
Yeah.
You're done.
Jesus Christ.
Not that Arco, please.
Not that.
You had the Firestone. You had the Firestone joint on La Brea. That bar at the corner. You over there serving drinks.
Yeah, that shit there.
I ain't
You outside taking valet.
Damn shorty bobs in there.
I haven't been there yet. I heard it's dope though.
It looked like it's hard. Every time I pass
cool.
by, it looked like some shit going on.
It's always lit over there, man. But I agree with that though. We should champion everybody that looks like us, that is a product of nepotism, and that does get handouts, because it's not every day that happens for people like us. It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So, and we have to, as a community, we gotta stir away from that. Like
Exactly.
as a mentality, like whenever you see somebody that is related to somebody or friends with somebody or whatever it is, like, and they get famous, you're like, oh, they're only famous because of that. And it's like, bro, but that's okay, man. Like, that's cool, man. Like not everything has to be, not everything has to be that
if
way.
They're
like,
not trash, who cares?
Yeah, like it don't get it out
champion
the
the struggle is just like kind of ingrained in our culture, like Kev said. But at the same time, nobody want like you want everybody to have those types of resources, bro. You don't want to like. I don't want it to be hard. Like I want to
it
be
should
able
be easy,
to,
man. It should be easy, bro.
Hard. Bro, there's nothing like you really, to me at least, you don't gain much more from being hard versus like having it, doors already open for you. Fuck it.
You just get to say that.
Yeah,
you just get to say that. Like, I worked harder than you to get to where I was, and it was like,
okay,
you worked harder than I did, but we're in the same place.
But we're in the same place.
Like, bro, like, it's okay if you got a hand down. It's okay if you worked hard. Like, everybody gets different.
Some people had to grow up and just literally, all I got to do is make it through high school and college, and I'm set. We're saying all we got to do is just make it.
Yeah.
So the fact that I won't ever know what it's like to just be like, that would have changed my mindset in high school if I said, I have a guaranteed life set, a car.
Oh, absolutely.
Probably a shorty pie that's going to just marry me and fucking whatever.
You Gucci, no matter what.
Top me only on my fucking birthdays. You know, white motherfuckers.
Now we're going far.
Suck the dick from the back on.
But I gotta.
Whoa!
Very far. Straight far away.
Bitch gonna have a hard time.
That's actually not bad.
Like
we really think about it, and it's nothing wrong if
it's really nothing wrong.
If you want, no, I'm not.
He's about to go to fucking jail, and you're an accomplice.
Wait, what did you say?
He already said it.
Hold on, I want to know what each of y'all was saying, because y'all saying something different.
I was saying we're talking about completely different things. I think. So
what are you?
I'll let him say what he wants to say.
Jimmy was like sucking dick from the back. I'm like, what's wrong with that?
Okay, that's not what I was saying. Okay, I'm glad you said that. Not what I was saying.
You're out of here.
Not what I was saying. I was saying nepotism is okay.
Nothing wrong with that, right? Like, if you get hair from the back,
why
nothing
are
wrong
niggas
with
asking for
Hey, yo,
an
Knife,
opinion?
will you let a girl suck your dick from the back?
The engineer, we asking Knife if
Hey, look at Knife over there.
Kenny, baby, you letting the broad run it from the back, right?
Run it from the back?
Hey, yo.
We had a whole list of topics. How are we
I'm
here?
around a bad bitch. My shit's hard like Rottweiler. She can't even pull that bitch back there. Are you nuts? Come on, baby. Just get on. Get on around here. That joint ain't moving.
Just come around, baby.
Listen.
What did he say? What did he say in belly? I dig hard like Rottweiler.
Man, listen. That's what I was saying. Like, it ain't nothing wrong with that.
Not even close to what I was
But
saying.
not
I was
even,
just saying,
it was not the same.
I was saying nepotism is okay.
Nepotism is okay.
And then I was going to bring up that nigga John David Washington, Denzel's son. Said when he first got into Hollywood, he acted like he wasn't Denzel's son.
He wasn't Denzel's son.
He did act that way.
He felt like he wasn't Denzel's son.
He was fronting.
And you notice the second he said he was Denzel's son, he started eating. And it's like, bro,
as soon as he said that, he started getting jobs.
Bro,
jobs.
Way more.
This nigga was intended. This nigga Chris Nolan ain't never put a nigga in his movies. Let alone the lead.
He's like, maybe if I put John David Washington here,
boy,
I could get
niggas may watch it in the pandemic.
Denzel David Washington in here.
Denzel David Washington.
And He knew what he was doing. He knew it was gonna draw a lot of black people. It's like, oh, what the fuck is this science fiction?
That's still one of the hardest movies I've ever seen in my life.
It's true.
Yeah, that's still one of the hardest movies I've ever seen in my life.
But that's representation, man. Like you got to put people in shit like that because not every day you see a black lead in a science fiction movie like that. It's gonna bring people out. Like it's gonna bring people that like that type of stuff. That don't get to watch it because it's white folks.
Because it's always white people. It's always.
And then you get to watch it. It's like, bro, this shit is kind of hard.
Right. That's a nigga going backwards in time.
Yeah, this is interesting. So it's cool
nigga beating his own ass. Like,
yeah, no, that ass. Like, it's
not
cool.
a pause. Not a pause.
How's it?
He
beat his ass.
He beat his own ass. He beat his own ass.
I was just making sure.
Right?
It just seemed a little sus. I got uncomfortable when you said it.
Cori is fucking
you know what's funny about beating ass? You know what's funny?
Where is this going?
Bishop Sycamore.
Okay.
This is what I'm
we're talking about really beating ass, not like beating ass.
No, we're not talking about beating ass. We're talking about beating ass.
Nigga, when I tell you, I watch those highlights whenever I am upset, if I'm sad, if I'm going through anything.
They got damn head split.
Niggas got whooped.
They lost 50-0.
That shit was worse than Last Chance U. Them niggas was out there.
Them niggas.
With a dollar and a dream.
You could play a child in Madden, and the score will not look like that.
And them niggas was adults.
Not even.
The score will not look like that. The kid could put the controller down, and they will run plays accidentally. And the score will still not look like that.
Bro, the quarterback looked like Byron Leftwich now. And he was playing in that game and it looked like a bum. And it was like, yo, you playing against 17-year-olds.
Bro, that quarterback looked like any of us playing in an NFL game tomorrow night.
But who is the motherfuckers that fired the coach? There's higher authority?
Find out.
So
Baby Dean has been doing his research.
I have, bro, because this shit is crazy to me.
You know who fired him? It was what's the shit from from Loki? The time people.
TVA?
The TVA.
And nigga said the TVA fired this nigga. They said, this is a nexus point, bro. This is not the way the timeline's supposed to go.
Yeah, exactly. That's literally what it was.
They had a real athletic director that just got him out of the
bro.
paint?
They apparently, so like the way this shit happened, bro, I don't know if y'all niggas watch the highlights when the fucking announcers was like, we don't have no info on these niggas. They said they had some top picks. And we don't even know, bro. We cannot verify nothing, bro.
The announcer said that?
The announcer said that mid-game, bro. Them niggas was down 28-0. And the announcers was like, we don't know what the fuck is going on, but we're afraid of what we are watching. Legitimately. That's not an exaggeration. Go watch the highlights with the volume.
We don't know who these guys are. Is mad funny.
And they were literally and not even just that. They were like, we are afraid of these players' like livelihood. These niggas are getting fucked up. Like somebody might get injured. Like it got that bad, bro. No cap.
They was getting their ass beat. It
was so bad, bro. But what it is apparently, I didn't know this until I read about it. But they have like prep schools where they have people that might have. Either been eligible for graduate high school or they're a little bit basketball. Older. Yeah, and they can play in this prep school for a little after their after high school, and they might be able to get into a league, G League, drafted, et cetera, et cetera. So they have certain shits like this. Apparently, it's been a scam for years. Mm-hmm. But Bishop Sycamore is just one of the many scams. They got these niggas like sitting in hotel rooms, not playing or nothing.
Yeah, like
these niggas made up a school. I don't know if y'all ever seen a website, but it looked like
they had to rob grocery.
Niggas saying they had to rob a Kroger and shit.
Bro, they fucking website look like a WordPress. You know what I mean? I got a WordPress right now. They're going to look better than they bitch, bro. They shit look.
Come check out our roster. Bishop Sycamore blogpost.com.
Like, it's bad. Like, it's so bad.
I see the blog post next to your website. I'm like, you are lying to me.
Yeah,
I do not appreciate this. Where's my financial aid going? Are my tax dollars paying for your financial aid? I don't know what's going on. I'm pissed now.
Niggas gonna look like homeboy from Howard or whatever. You remember he was robbing them niggas of financial aid.
Oh, I remember that nigga. And then there was the doctor, the fake doctor. Oh, niggas working on people.
He was the athletic director,
bro. Damn near. No, he was the health nigga.
He was the physical therapist.
Yeah, physical therapist. There it
is. He was on the sideline, like checking their knees out. And like, bro, you could go out there.
Right.
My man's knees like in half. Like he's out there like, oh.
They was out there getting their goddamn dick knocked in the dirt.
What?
All right, so thanks for listening to the podcast.
You've heard.
Glad you guys all tuned in.
If you're from down south, you know, like get your dick knocked in the dirt. Like,
is that like a football term in Dallas?
No, it's like a term that people use, like when you get your ass beat.
So you can get your dick knocked in the dirt, not on the football field.
So if you're
jail. Hold on. He's fucking going to the fucking big house.
If you're from the South and you're listening to this, can you confirm this for us?
I was just going to say, we need some confirmation because I don't like this.
Oh, God, for real?
I don't like this. Don't put that on nothing, brother. We need some confirmation. We put that on something.
Listen, bro. Niggas, I done heard niggas hella times get told by coaches, get your dick knocked in the dirt.
Why?
Like if you're not paying attention, like and especially in football, if you're not paying attention, you get your ass knocked the fuck out.
Evidently.
So yeah,
Gotta
but
grow
no,
up where I
Bishop
grew up.
Sycamore is goddamn.
No, yeah, but I was gonna say is the nigga that fired the coach.
Who is he?
Apparently, this nigga has a son on the team, and he says he's been running this for a few years. He's trying to do it for his son. This nigga said himself, if this shit is fake, then why would I put my son through it? Yada yada yada, et cetera, et cetera. Mm-hmm. That nigga claims it's real. We're probably gonna see a bit more of Bishop Sycamore in the future.
There's like 3 documentaries coming out already.
Oh, it's already
I can't wait for I can't wait for the joint with Kevin Hart doing it, because you know Kevin Hart gonna be stupid as fuck.
100%. He gonna be asking them nigga the dumbest questions. They gonna be trying to answer that shit serious as fuck.
Hell yeah.
It's not gonna work. I already know it's not.
It's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be fucking.
Them
terrible.
niggas gonna be mad as fuck.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what's gonna happen.
They all going to jail.
What you got?
Yeah, I thought that's where it was.
One nigga on the team, because they got their ass whooped so bad we couldn't really see individual skill. One nigga on that team is gonna end up going somewhere and being nice as a bitch.
I could see that. There could be one exception.
It'll probably be a couple, because don't forget it's football. So you can have like say 3 people on the line and one nigga that play offense or defense is decent.
But they gonna have to be really good, because motherfuckers know that shit was a scam.
Yeah,
that's not like Finley Prep. Have y'all heard about Finley Prep?
Hell no.
It's a Vegas high school.
Heard about that?
I think I heard about this.
Avery Bradley went there. Tristan Thompson went there. I think Tristan Thompson went there. It's a lot of Canadian players. A lot of Canadian players went through Finley Prep. They're in Las Vegas. It was kind of like Bishop Sycamore, but it was a little bit more like legit. It was a little bit more legit. They got shut down a couple years ago.
Really?
But pretty much it was like they pumped out, like in the time they were open, they put out like 20 to 25 NBA players. Philly Prep was not a school. Philly Prep was literally just a place you go play ball, and then you had to, if you wanted to take classes, you had to go to another school. Philly Prep was just where you played ball at.
That's almost exactly like Bishop Sycamore.
If you wanted to be a student,
Tristan Thompson got drafted out of middle school? Wow.
Bro, like a lot of NBA players went to that school. A lot of motherfuckers went to that school. And that school is just for basketball. If you wanted to do like school shit, there was a school down the street you could go to for that. But if you're gonna come here, you playing ball.
How was that even eligible?
Bro, it's like boosters and shit. Like all like the rich people in Vegas, they paid for that.
Yeah.
And they gave the coaches money. They paid players to come to that school. They did all that. Like that's what the high school landscape looks like now.
I need a documentary on that shit now.
Yeah, I think whatever the Bishop Sycamore documentary is going to be, they're going to talk a lot about that. Because the thing about Bishop Sycamore is that's why it became a scam. Because like they knew if they started a school, had a bunch of high school niggas come to the school, and these high school niggas knew they can get to the league, whatever league it might be, they would get donors, and everybody's finna get paid, bro.
That's what
they said they had these niggas practicing and then going to like computer labs and fucking
niggas in the computer lab just watching porn. That's what they was doing. They wasn't doing no fucking school.
Wow.
They was doing all types of wild shit.
And they're doing that.
wow.
I would have.
You think those?
We know you would have.
Yeah.
You don't think those motherfuckers in there watching porn in the computer lab? They wasn't.
I'm gonna be honest.
They wasn't there studying.
As much as I done seen about Bishop Sycamore, I don't think them niggas even made it to a computer lab. You know what I'm saying? I'd be surprised if them niggas made it to a field. Anybody that's on Bishop Sycamore has not talked about practicing. You know
I'd
what
be
I'm saying?
surprised if they had Wi-Fi in that bitch.
So the niggas were all.
This nigga said Wi-Fi. I'd be surprised if they had somewhere to be, like a roof over their head.
Right. Them niggas were sleeping in hotels, though.
Them niggas sleeping in
Imagine
hotels.
that shit. Like they don't even got a
Bouncing
school.
checks.
Like you just have a field that you borrow from somebody else.
Borrow from high
and it's
school.
like, bro, y'all got practice at 8 a.m. You got a game at 5 o'clock. Show up. And it's like, we don't got class. It's like, no, you don't.
No, them niggas had no,
Niggas
bro.
just show up.
The way them niggas described it, they said they was in hotel rooms for weeks on end. Niggas ran out of bread. They had to steal from fucking Publix and Kroger.
Back in.
Yo,
Bruh.
man, I can't wait for those documentaries. Those
They about to be
documentaries are
crazy,
going to be absolute insanity.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The timeline on Twitter is going to be fucking
gonna be
insane with
insane.
that shit.
Bruh, every app, bro. Insta, Facebook. Hell, they might even bring back Black Planet for it.
No, the fuck they not.
I'm
I
telling you,
don't
bro.
know. They can keep that one.
I'm telling you,
They're going to
bro.
put it on Black Planet?
They gonna put it on Black Planet. Because you gotta understand, bro, like, I personally did not understand that this was some shit that a lot of high schools do. Like, there's successful high schools
that
that
do
do,
back in Texas that do the same shit.
where it's like, all right, bro, the only difference is, like, they actually putting a roof over these niggas' heads. Like, if they go
Right,
to these schools,
right.
like, they can actually eat. But these niggas not learning. These niggas might barely be practicing. All they want to do is get to the league. Like,
Yep, that's all it is.
that's the only reason Bishop Sycamore is even something that we're talking about right now. Like, because I don't watch high school football, but like, they apparently the school they played where we saw the 58-0
IMG.
score, that was IMG. That was one of the best high schools.
They like
Bro,
number one, I think.
Because
Yeah.
IMG is also a prep school that does the same shit.
Exactly. They just got the bread.
IMG has put out like 10 NBA players. Like they do the same shit. They have a stack right now. IMG is stacked right now. That's all they do. All they do is pay people to go there.
That's crazy.
Sounds about
That's
right.
all it is. They pay kids like, yo, come over here. We'll put your parents in a nice little home.
So
all that.
is
Right,
IMG
right.
a AAU team?
It's
No,
not.
it's a prep school.
It should be.
So if
It
how
should
is
be.
Braun? You said Braun's son's there?
No, he played for
no.
Sierra Canyon. He goes to
Okay,
actual.
cool.
He
So
goes
I'm
to
saying,
That's
like-
actual school. That's actual
Why
school. Brian not stupid.
Why do people still go to do that when this is just like?
because the prep school route is like what Dave said. It's like you go to high school, you do your regular class for like 3-4 years, and then like if you're not that good enough yet, or your draft stock isn't high enough, and not enough schools are looking at you,
Yeah.
then you go to a prep school.
Yeah,
so
'cause
you do 1 or 2 years there, and then from there you start getting noticed because in that prep school, that 12-man roster, those are all guys that are going to the NBA.
Yeah, and you got to think. It might not be that they're not good enough. It's just that the school they're at is they're not going to get noticed.
That too.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Like
too.
they might be the best person in that whole district in years type shit. And it's like, all right, if I go to a prep school, I can like get noticed by a certain league, and then boom, I'm Gucci. And I think that's why prep schools are popular now. I didn't know until Bishop Sycamore, bro.
It's like Donovan Mitchell. He's from Queens. He's from New York. He wasn't getting noticed.
Donovan Mitchell's from Queens
Yeah,
this
he's from
whole
Queens.
time.
Yeah, that's why he's a
right,
Mets
that's
fan.
Spider-Man.
His dad works for the Mets. Like he works for the Mets. Like his dad works for the Mets. He's a Mets fan.
I
He-
learned something
He threw the
new
first pitch.
every
He threw the
fucking
first
day.
pitch out of the
He
game.
went to Archbishop Malloy. Where did he
Like,
fucking go?
I forgot what school he went to, but he wasn't getting enough. He wasn't getting enough like attention.
Uh-huh.
He left. He went to a prep school.
Wow.
He went to school like in Connecticut or Massachusetts
But
or some shit.
isn't that crazy how Queens breeds regular high schools that are just like, first of all, you're going to hear about this.
I already saw
Queens,
I hate when this nigga talk about Queens.
Queens breeds regular high schools that are like prep schools. You know what I'm
It does,
saying?
no, it does.
Archbishop
Malloy,
Malloy. What's the other one LeBron made a shoe about? Christ the
Christ the
King.
King.
You know what I'm saying?
Christ the King
So
is
it's just
a
like
good ball
all
school.
of these, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like you're gonna leave those elite wherever
To
you
go
went
to prep
to
schools.
go to a prep school. And now look at him. He's Spidey baby. So LeBron did make a school about Fairfax, but maybe he fell and bumped his fucking head. I'm still talking about Queens. Now, you're not gonna be Spider Mitchell, and you're not gonna leave Queens unless you're guaranteed gonna get tick. You're gonna start. You're gonna do all this
Yeah.
shit.
I was just gonna say, yeah, that's
And that's
probably
what
what it
happened.
was.
That's why he
yeah.
went over there.
That's probably what it was. Whenever he left to a prep school, he probably wasn't good enough to get to any of those schools that was fire in Queens. You know what I'm
Nope.
saying? Like, so the nigga was probably like, all right, fuck it. Like, if I go to a
That's-
prep school, I'm gonna be Gucci.
That's
like,
currently what's happening with Dwayne Wade's son, with Zaire Wade. He's good, but he's not good enough right now.
Exactly.
To the NBA to be like, oh shit, like we'll draft you in a couple of years. He's currently in a fucking prep school in Massachusetts.
bro.
Like that's where he is right now, Dwayne
Hey.
Wade's son, because he been in Sierra Canyon for a year, didn't get to play much. He left. He's at a prep school right now. He's gonna be there maybe for another year, and he's probably gonna go play overseas or to the G League.
Yeah.
So
but you know what? I love that just because that's what probably made the NCAA start letting college players get paid, right?
Right.
Like, look at that nigga Gable Stevenson, who just got signed to the WWE, right? That nigga's about to finish his last year of college, defend his title that he got from what's it called. He just won a gold medal. But the second he gets out of college, this nigga is getting a check from WWE, one of the biggest media companies right now in like the world. Like
Right.
they done made
Yeah.
like $4 billion when niggas ain't even watching them type shit, right?
Right.
that ass.
And-
I didn't
and-
know people was watching wrestling.
Bro,
Oh,
look,
oh my God,
Bro,
yeah.
that-
It's gotten bigger since
Oh, yeah.
like
Oh,
I stopped watching.
easily,
Oh,
no
yeah.
no
Yeah,
question, bro.
Oh,
And like shout out to
yeah.
Peacock. I've been watching all episodes of SmackDown.
Right.
That shit still hit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, no, that shit
They
still
got
hit.
old episodes of
They
SmackDown.
got some new niggas on there.
Hold
That
on, wait,
Friday
they got-
night shit.
Yeah, they got the old
Bro,
shit.
they do.
They
They
got
do.
old shit on there?
Bro,
Well, you know,
look.
the-
They had
Bro,
some diesel ass
old
black
shit.
girl on there with a long ass
Do they have
braid.
the oldest
Bruh.
TLC match with the Hardy
Bianca
Boys? the
Belair,
Dudley
bro.
Boys?
They-
He know her name.
I gotta
Hey,
watch
look,
that.
bro. These motherfuckers about to
Do it
blow
on
up, nigga.
Peacock.
Niggas
You
is
think
asleep.
so,
WWE
bro?
use
You
the
think
app.
they gonna blow up
You don't
faster
watch
than
that shit.
AEW? Because them niggas be
yeah,
going
you-
crazy.
Them niggas is going crazy, but I'll say this, bro. I'll say this.
Hold
'Cause-
on. Which one was it? Was it in the WWE or was it in AEW? The nigga that had the Travis Scott ones on with the spikes on the bottom.
That was AEW, bro. I watched that match. That
He
match was
was wildin'.
crazy.
Told y'all AEW be going crazy. West Side Gun's probably gonna get a little.
Bruh, that nigga's gonna sleep. That nigga's gonna sleep. But when that nigga Vince McMahon, and I'm talking about like my little sister watch wrestling, my younger brother watch wrestling, I would catch it every now and then. When them niggas made $4 billion and I was watching this shit is ass. I was like, these niggas know something I don't.
That
They know
nigga
something
Vince
I don't.
McMahon was getting bread.
Bro, these
his little
niggas
fucking
was.
son, Sean McMahon, or whatever that nigga's
Shane,
name was,
yeah.
Shane,
Ain't no match.
used to get his ass whooped
That nigga still
Jesus
do.
Christ.
That
Then
nigga
fucking
still
Triple
fucking do
H
it.
bagged his little daughter. And after that, it was a fucking rap Stephanie McMahon. I used to be in love with her.
And you know what? I commend Vince McMahon. You want to know why? Because I'm pretty sure he's gotten hundreds of offers.
I'm pretty sure he voted for Trump,
100%,
too.
bro.
That nigga's face.
Oh,
He might have.
probably.
Yo, look, don't forget that nigga Trump was on WWE. They say Trump
Probably
being
was.
on WWE was what let Trump know, like, okay, like when
I
you
can
go
be-
out and an audience, even if they don't fuck with you, people still gonna tune in. People still gonna watch. If nobody in the crowd fuck with you,
Hold on, Trump was on there during his presidency?
bro, that nigga Trump, Bobby Lashley was is WWE champion. That nigga Trump was fucking supporting another nigga going against Bobby Lashley type shit against Vince McMahon. Getting Vince McMahon got his head shaved.
Yep.
Y'all niggas don't remember this? Oh, y'all wasn't kids. Y'all
was he in the
What
building?
you talking about? He was
Bro.
No. I'm talking about. First of all, we have to realize and we have to acknowledge, as much as I don't want to, that Donald Trump, whether we like it or not, is a celebrity.
Yeah, he is.
So anything
we all
that happened,
acknowledge that.
Oh, we know that.
anything that happened pre his presidency, because I'm gonna be honest and I'm gonna speak for a lot of people, I didn't know what kind of man he was in his politics and how evil he was before he ran for presidency. My mother and my sister, who despise him, used to watch The Apprentice. They didn't know no better. He was just an asshole. He's a
everyone loved that
personality.
nigga.
Exactly.
Everyone loved him.
So the fact is, if he was on wrestling before his presidency, it's expected. But they had him on there after
That
his
nigga was
presidency?
no, not after.
no, this
not
is
after.
not
Oh, okay, because I was like, there's no way they
what
could have survived.
After his presidency, he would have got fucked up.
Yeah.
They would have written that shit perfectly in it. Like, Randy Orton RKO him from like the top of the cage through the scorer's table or some shit. Like,
You know what's the craziest
The
stat about
Dudley
Trump?
Boys.
Man, the craziest stat about Trump
Devon,
is
get the tables.
Trump is the only U.S. president to get stone cold stunned in history.
I'd hope so.
Yeah, you'd hope so, but the fact that it happened is crazy.
It's still crazy to think
Bill
about.
Clinton.
Man, I would have took it.
Bill Clinton's also the only president to get his dick sucked in the Oval Office
The only one that we know of.
that we know of.
publicly.
Allegedly.
We've
Not
witnessed a lot of-
allegedly.
We've witnessed a lot of history,
No, you're
gentlemen.
talking about the other presidents. I'm like,
Oh yeah, the other presidents allegedly. It's about a hell of them.
Alleged.
42 of them.
George
Allegedly.
Washington probably got his little meat sucked, huh? By a
Yeah.
slave.
Yeah.
It wasn't
He had
by- it
slave
wasn't
teeth.
by
Probably.
choice. It wasn't by
Don't
choice.
apologize. He has slave teeth.
It wasn't by choice.
No, we can talk shit about George Washington. And,
Yeah,
and
fuck
none of his
him.
relatives alive.
Fucking wooden
Fuck
teeth.
George Washington.
Fuck him.
I'll say it. Fuck
Oh,
that
for real,
cracker.
Fuck him.
Oh my
Oh God.
Yeah, fuck that cracker.
Well, God damn.
What is
I
wooden
just had to
teeth?
say that. Yeah. It wasn't wooden. It wasn't wooden. There was slave teeth. They told you it was wooden so you wouldn't feel fucked up about fucking with George Washington. Those were
Because that's what
slave
it was,
teeth.
right?
It was slave teeth. Wasn't nobody in that time getting wooden teeth. They was all,
It was all-
other people's
yeah, it
teeth.
was
Took it
all
from
teeth
fucking-
and slave.
And if
How
he
did they
was
put
white,
it in him? How did he?
because the
Who knows?
slaves died, they took their teeth out, put it in like a whatever the fuck. It was probably a wooden gums.
That's what they said it, yeah.
Like wooden dentures, and then put the slave teeth in the wooden dentures. Put the shit in George Washington's mouth. That nigga was getting all those speeches.
Bruh, you know
Let's
how,
talk about it.
You know how much of a sicko you got to be to get dead people teeth put into your mouth?
Oh, all of them are sick of
You don't have to be that much of a sicker. You just have to be white, or
That too.
a cracker.
That too. It works that way too. You know what I mean?
You know,
George
almost always
Washington.
does.
George Washington was a bitch, and his mama was too.
At the end of the day,
At the end of the day,
And the beginning.
and the fucking beginning.
and I'm a nigga that really know about it because. Nigga, I'm
he
from
from
Richmond,
VA.
Virginia. I'm from the capital of the Confederacy. I say it again.
This
You
Ku
saw
Klux
George
Klan.
Washington out
You know
there,
what I'm
man.
saying?
He be out there. He be out there Millie rocking out there
Fuck
in Port Richmond.
all
and
that shit.
When that nigga lost his baby teeth, they gave it to George
They
Washington.
took all them fucking slaves. They took all them fucking slave statues down in the fucking city right now, and the only statue they got up on Monument Avenue is Arthur Ashe. That's
Who?
That's a
You know who Arthur
What?
Ashe is?
Arthur Ashe.
yeah.
I do.
You know who
Davey.
that Arthur Ashe is?
Davey,
Arthur Ashe?
you're
Black tennis player.
You are fucking losing
The
me
arena's
right now.
named after him in fucking
Arthur
Queens.
Ashe, one of the greatest to ever do
Arthur
it.
Ashe
And he's
is
from
the
Richmond.
black
This
tennis
is why I
player.
do the podcast, so I can learn shit. 'Cause
Jesus
I-
Christ.
This
We
the
gonna
beauty-
educate you or we gonna
Thank you.
miseducate you.
This the
I'll
beauty
take
about
it.
this
I'll take
You're
it.
podcast.
going to fucking jail either way.
You're gonna learn something. You're either gonna hate us or you're gonna learn something, or it's gonna be a little bit of both.
It's yeah.
You know what? Speaking about hating people and learning something, I was looking at some of these Met Gala outfits, and I'm not big on fashion, and I know y'all niggas are big on fashion, so I know y'all niggas could teach me something, right?
Uh-oh.
But speaking of educating, I saw one outfit that I didn't really fuck with, and I think the person that wore the outfit was trying to educate motherfuckers. And I'm talking about AOC, but we'll get to that later.
Oh.
I need y'all niggas to let me know,
Okay.
as fashion niggas, because I didn't fuck with no outfits I saw tonight. Not one. The only one I fucked with was the nigga from Shang-Chi, Samalu or Samalu. Okay. Just because it was a simple outfit, I was like, okay, this
you
nigga
ain't even supporting no niggas.
I haven't even seen his yet. I haven't even seen his outfit.
He just wore like a white jacket and like some black pants. I was like, okay, everybody, all the other niggas that's doing simple shit just wearing all black.
Nigga, get back to your question, nigga.
I was just gonna ask y'all niggas to let me know if I'm tripping, bro. Are these Met Gala outfits as trash as I really think they are?
I don't.
Y'all niggas took too long to answer. They are.
No, the reason I'm gonna say no and yes is because there's always a theme to it. So it just depends on if you follow the assignment.
The theme is American, bro. The theme is like American.
For this year, it's a little weird because American culture has no style. The only style that American culture has is black people. That's literally the only style that they have. It's not like white people have any fucking style. Like,
I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what it is.
That's what it is. Like
y'all gonna be shocked.
Uh-oh.
The theme is never the outfit. The theme is the person in the outfit. This year, there's no Kim and Kanye. This year, I don't think there was Offset and Cardi B.
Kim is there.
Offset and Cardi B were
but
not
it's
there.
not like
it's
a couple thing. It's who shut the shit down.
Okay.
Nobody wants to see little Hailey Bieber in her little frail ass outfit with Justin Bieber, even though those pants were nice. People want to see motherfuckers who really dress show out. They want to see Kanye come in there. Yeah. Kanye West came in a fucking Dickies jacket 2 years ago and fucking murdered it and brought Dickies jackets back.
Killed it.
So you mean to tell me, I'm going to be totally honest with you, the person that killed it the most tonight was Lil Nas X took the cake because he understood the assignment.
He had 3 different fits in one.
And he pissed people off. He makes head news. That's what
That's his thing.
That's what Met Gala is.
That's what Met Gala is. Attention.
You know what I'm saying?
It's attention.
That's what it is. He changed 3 fucking times. He understood the assignment.
Yep.
And then A$AP Rocky and Rihanna, it's just, they're together. You see them out and about. But this is the first time you've seen them at an event together. Yeah. These aren't paparazzi pics. This is the Met Gala. Yeah. He's fucking cozy.
They shut it down and they pulled up with fucking
Cap'n Crunch.
And A$AP is somebody. A$AP is the only other nigga other than Kanye West that can wear something and having the whole fucking nation just follow it.
Yeah.
You remember that picture of Kanye and Kendrick Lamar on the couch just like this in the studio?
Yeah.
And Kanye had some Vans on, and then Vans took off.
Yeah. It's true though.
Yeah.
Now it doesn't seem like it because everybody wears Vans. But when Kanye wore them Vans, I needed a fucking pair. Yeah. And a lot of motherfuckers I know needed a pair.
Yeah.
Everybody
didn't even know what a fucking half cap was.
I saw a lot of niggas bring back Vans.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And Vans
this
is cool,
a fucking Vans state.
Yeah.
City.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. That's
all
I
you see. You see Vans everybody here, but then like you go
before that
else.
shit, Vans was just like, okay, you got your shoe collection, but you wearing Vans whenever you doing some regular ass shit like going out. But then Ye wearing Vans, and all of a sudden it was okay. Now we going.
This is like some fashion.
Yeah, now we going to the club and wearing Vans. Now we going to whatever. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I get it. I get it. Now come on, Cori, Freeway. Let's hear it, bro. Because I need to know.
Some of the like. Let me see, because I saw some good ones. I didn't see a lot of bad ones. It's just a matter of like, are you following what you're supposed to follow? You follow the rules, and then if you're doing it right.
And if you're not following the rules, which Kanye has not done a lot of times, like Kev said, it's the person that's wearing a fit. You're Kanye West. You can really wear what the fuck you want to wear. What is somebody going to tell you?
Yeah,
not to wear it.
Right.
Same goes with like how Rihanna and A$AP showed up tonight. You know, A$AP doing his, his reveal, in essence, taking off his little goddamn...
The Cap'n
Crunch Balenciaga couture.
That shit was cold.
It was tough. But
I'll say, thinking about, like, just both of them together, that shit look crazy.
That's kind of like the... I mean, I think when Kev was talking about, there's not... I mean, it was no Kanye and Kim, even though Kim was there, but I understood what he was saying, like, as a couple... of course, obviously, no Beyonce and Jay-Z. They don't give a shit about all of that right now.
Was on a yacht. She was in a
They were on a yacht.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. You know who bodied this shit? And it's weird as hell.
Who?
Hunter Schafer, shorty from Euphoria.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
She got like a spider on her forehead type shit. And she got like
okay.
She got the white contacts on.
Oh, that's hard.
Okay, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And it all
Shout out to the
matches.
cast of Euphoria. Everybody's been eating. Like outside of that. Sydney
Everybody.
Sweeney. She was
She's been in a lot of
She's
things.
been in a lot. She was in White Lotus. She was also on this other show.
It's all them titties.
You saw them?
Oh my God.
You don't remember in Euphoria?
Oh
It's like
yeah,
second
she-
episode.
She had them fucking goddamn sweater puppets.
Tune
Jesus
into the rest
Christ.
of the show for that one.
No.
Fucking Kehlani pulled up looking like Cruella.
I like Timothy Chalamet. His was tough.
He had the sweatpants on.
Yeah.
With the chucks on.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
I
sweatpants in
wanna-
the Met Gala.
Timothy
Yeah, y'all might have to
Chalamet
send me
was
the
hard.
joints here, I'll fuck it. Because I was really looking at this shit like, okay, this is kind of
Obviously,
crazy.
of course.
We gonna post them on the IG.
Yeah.
We'll
Our
post them on the
favorite
IG.
licks, we gonna
We'll
get
post them on the
crazy.
IG and we'll have the listeners.
And if
like,
you're listening
pick
right
them out.
now, tap back into the IG. We really about to go crazy.
Yeah.
We gonna turn fucking our IG into Twitter.
Let's do that.
Man.
Let's run
We
that
gonna
shit
start
up.
fucking it up again.
But yeah, I'm kind of with Kev on that. No Kanye West there, but Kim was an extension of him because he
Because
styled
he fucking
Kim.
got washed by Drake. And niggas is on to him.
Here we
All
go.
right. So
Here we go with this again.
Kanye wasn't there. Kim
Kim was there.
Yeah,
She
okay.
was there.
styled
Not getting
by
back to that
Kanye.
yet.
She was there
Right.
with Demo Vasalia.
Yeah.
But Kim Smart, ever in the history of Everdom.
Okay.
Whenever Kim stepped out, and she's always with another nigga in the history of Everdom. It's always a gay motherfucker. She's never gonna disrespect.
Not gonna hold you. She was a billionaire before a lot of these other,
I was
even
about to
before
say,
Ye.
yeah, they-
For a reason.
She been
For
a
reason.
billionaire for a while.
yeah,
She probably just announced it when she was with Ye because that nigga was like, yo, tell these niggas you a fucking billionaire. Like, stop playing.
It's like
Hell
what Kanye said on Off the Grid, like, she got bread, but I got bread. Like, what was the line that he was saying? Something like, well, she got bread, but I got bread, and we got to stop counting it because it's getting too
Yeah.
petty. Like, we comparing each other's pockets. Like, we can't keep doing that
She
shit.
got
Like,
the fuck
And
off
then that
on
nigga
that
was
one.
talking
little-
to God. That's my bestie.
Yeah.
What
Look
did
at
he
that
say?
side. He plays soccer. I think I see Messi.
I think I see Messi.
Boy.
Hold on,
look
what was that
outside.
one part though when
That
he
was
was
on
talking about
Donda?
goddamn?
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Off the grid.
See?
you got Messi at your crib playing soccer. That's wild.
Boy.
That's wild having Messi
Even
at
if
your
just
crib.
rap it, nigga, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's wild.
That nigga could be nowhere near your crib.
But no, I mean the Met Gala. Look, let me tell you something.
Jail.
Met Gala. A lot of people pronounce it differently. Them not having Gunna's Met Gala as the theme song is just fucking grinding my
Gunna's never been
gears.
invited, right?
Nigga,
And I'm
they not
pissed.
having.
They
Gunna
not
had-
having-
Whoa,
Gunna
never
was
been
ready.
invited?
Gunna was ready. You
I
saw
ain't
Gunna's
seen-
outfit on
I
Saturday?
ain't seen Gunna.
There's no
one
way
up.
Gunna's never been invited to the Met Gala. He is the
Bro,
Met Gala.
AOC
Right.
was at the Met Gala. Gunna
Met
got
Gala
invited.
is
Gunna chose not to go.
Gunna is the Met Gala. Goddamn.
Hold
Gunna
on a
chose
second.
not to go.
Hold on. Can we get to your beef with AOC at the Met Gala?
Let's
Can
hear
we?
it.
Alright, bro.
Can we
Who
get
is
Because
AOC?
look, AOC, I forget her full name, but she's like that.
Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez.
There you go. He knows. She's from the
Puerto
Bronx.
The Puerto Rican shorty from
Yeah,
the Bronx.
she's from the Bronx, yeah.
She's gonna run
She's,
for president in a few years. pretty much.
maybe like 10 or some years, bro.
You think in 10 years?
She's
The bad bitch, everybody was
Yeah, she low key fire. She
She
low key
with
fire.
Kamala Harris's people.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Puerto Rican shorty
She's
from the
super
Bronx.
progressive though. She's super liberal. Well,
Very
she used to be
liberal.
super
Very-
liberal.
very
Now
more
she's like
social.
super progressive. You know what I mean? She's kind of moved a little bit more to the middle just because she's in office. My issue with AOC, because I've always fucked with AOC because AOC will say the shit that everybody's thinking like on the streets.
Right.
But none of these politicians are saying it. She like holds elected office. Her showing up to the Met Gala with a dress that says "Tax the Rich"
Tax them.
is the most performative shit
Wow.
I have ever seen
Oh, boy.
since this nigga D. Ray Davis showed up to that fucking Ferguson anniversary protest.
With the blue jacket on?
Not even the blue jacket on. That nigga got arrested. I'm doing air quotes. Nobody can see me.
Right.
Arrested
Arrested.
and took a knee as the cops was taking this nigga out. As this nigga was taking this nigga
I
out.
forgot about that dumbass shit. My man took a
Oh
knee.
my god.
Bro, I'll never forget about it because I was like, this shit is too much, bro. I know niggas. I know it's gonna be way too much shit going on in the streets that niggas not gonna remember this.
Yeah.
So I was like, that is
That
egregious.
stuck with you. That
So you
stuck
think
with
she
you.
was? You think she was putting on an act at this goddamn Met Gala?
No. I wanna
Not
go
a
on
thing.
record. Exactly. I wanna go on record and say I don't think she was putting on that.
Talk to us. What you got?
She was putting on
She
that.
was putting on that.
Cause
Okay.
look, Met Gala tickets are $30K.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, and I have a homie that's in politics, and he knows a few people, et cetera, et cetera. So he said the ticket might have been comped. So she might not have even paid for the ticket.
She from New York. She
Jesus
probably,
It's cool. It's cool. Yeah, exactly. Whatever you want to say, it's more than Jesus Christ. There's a 70.
Whatever happened
I'm
to
saying,
bro? Where's he
man,
at?
I don't know. That nigga probably eating in the church or something like that. But
He should have been on Donda.
He's eating
man,
good.
man. There's a huge chance, bro. Like I'm talking like up to 90, as low as like 80, as low as 70, that she got that ticket comped. When you go to something like that and you're wearing something like that, you're preaching to the wrong people.
Yeah.
You know you're gonna go viral on the red carpet, but you still walk inside. Even if you walk out in the very beginning, or even if you don't walk inside.
True though.
Like you're supporting whatever the fuck event that you're talking about, tax the rich. And to me, it's like when you do shit like that, it's
I
like
get you.
it's performative. Like it's not a protest. It's performative.
That was the same thing I said when I first saw it. Like I respect that she did that. But it's like you're still here.
Exactly.
You're still
I'm gonna
in
be honest
attendance.
with you.
Like it's not like you're just gonna take the picture and bounce.
Exactly.
And I got
exactly.
a curveball. I got a curveball for that.
Okay.
Yes, she is. It's the wrong crowd, but it's not about the crowd. It's about the stage, and that's the biggest stage. What other event would we see that outfit, and that outfit is acceptable?
The Bronx Gala.
Oh wow. When is that?
That's around Thanksgiving time.
Okay.
That's around Thanksgiving time. Jesus Christ!
All on Fordham.
Oh my God!
It's on Fordham Road.
She's gonna have a big ass fucking
by the
blend
Best
for
Buy.
the fucking Macy's Day Parade,
Bruh.
with fucking tax the rich on that bitch. There it is, $1 million idea.
That is $1 million
NFT
idea.
me.
She gonna
You
take it
gotta
and we be hot.
NFT me.
They already listening. So, but I mean, I get what you're saying though, bro. Like you don't want to, you come to an event like the Met Gala, you there, goddamn, schmoozing with the elite, the
Bruh.
same people that you want to tax, but whatever the price of a fucking Met Gala ticket is, even if she got it comped, it's like, damn, $30K. You over here talking about fucking taxing the rich and shit. Like, have them. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm
I
also
do know.
faded as a bitch.
Yo, you are. But I'll
That's
say
all
this.
it.
I'll say this. I do know. I'm about to put the conspiracy headscarf back
Okay.
on because you know what it probably was for?
Okay.
Donors. Because like I said, bro,
Sure,
I don't
that
think she's
makes
gonna.
sense.
I don't think
See
she's
that.
gonna run. Because like,
You don't think
Biden-
she's gonna run for president? You think she's going to what?
no, I think she's gonna run for president. I just
Okay.
don't think she's gonna run until 2032.
Jesus
Like,
Christ!
no, because peep, I think
I could see her being governor first in New York.
exactly.
I could
Because
see that
like,
first.
Niggas are going to be goddamn in
Have
the dirt.
have they replaced
2030.
Cuomo? Whatever that nigga name was.
Interim, there's like a lady.
Yeah,
Cuomo
and then
and
probably
his
gonna replace
goddamn
him.
crib
Yeah.
beating his
She
She's gonna
handing
have
out.
him-
Is she handing out stimmies?
Yeah.
Did she?
Hold on.
Did she reverse the mask mandate?
Who?
She's a Democrat. She's going
she's-
all with that.
she's
she's going, yeah, bro,
she's
and
going
peep,
with all
bro,
that.
peep.
The only
'Cause, like,
reason why he
I got it from here. Yay, damn!
Hold on.
She got it for that bitch. New York is
Bro,
back
I'm telling
outside,
you, bro. Because Pete, bro, I've been following AOC for a minute, and like she was super duper liberal, and now she's like super progressive. Like she's a bit more towards the middle. Like she understands like
she got to chill a little bit.
exactly,
Yeah, she gotta chill a
exactly.
little bit.
And I think she was at the Met Gala because she peeped like, okay, a lot of these niggas gonna have to be my donors
from
Like,
her own benefit. The Met
for
Gala
her-
is from her own benefit.
Exactly. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and it tax the rich just to make sure, like, all right, they niggas see her at the Met Gala.
They gonna know I'm carrying on the same. that same
Exactly.
energy.
They gonna think like I got the exact same energy,
Yeah.
right? And she knows
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of these niggas, and she's gonna have to run for the New York governor. Like,
You're right, because let's face it, niggas is not out in the street marching like last summer, and
They not.
she's not having those
not.
IGTV shits, and motherfuckers is paying
Bruh,
attention
I'm
no
telling
more.
you,
Niggas
bro.
So
were
this
in
is
the
the perfect
crib
time to
last
put
year.
her. We're talking about it right
Bruh,
now.
I'm
So if
telling
we're
you.
talking about it, who else is talking about it?
Because here's the thing. To kind of segue into like what's going on with politics. One thing I don't like about Biden that I actually enjoyed about when Trump was president is
Whoa!
no, Pete. People held Trump accountable.
Guess
People,
who going to jail tonight?
I'll go to jail and God can pay my bill tonight.
No, God is not.
Good luck
not-
reaching
No,
him.
because look, people held Trump accountable. People was like,
Yeah, I
every
agree.
single thing this nigga did, it was under scrutiny.
Right.
So even if it was some regular president shit, they was being like, okay, nigga, I don't really fuck with this. Now Biden done did some shit that Trump done did, and I'll be honest, Obama done did some shit fake worse than Trump did. But people didn't hold those two accountable because those were Democrats. So you're under the assumption like, if they do some bad shit today, they gonna do some amazing shit
Something
in a couple
amazing,
weeks.
and
You
they-
know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
And I think that the reason behind that is like, because after the last 4 years, especially after what happened last year, where everything that happened last year all at once, I think people just wanted like a sense of normalcy, I guess.
Exactly.
Right.
So people are okay with whatever it is that the current president is doing and not hold him accountable because to them is normal. Like to people, like whatever, like everything that Biden has done up to this point to everybody right now is normal. It's regular life shit. To what Trump was doing wasn't regular life shit. Like that was like my man will hop on Twitter and just wild out and like
fucking get on Twitter.
He'll get on Twitter and curse out fucking Kim Jong-un.
Bro,
like,
that nigga would talk crazy, and then he
like,
would go in his
wild
speeches and talk crazy. Like
yeah, like some wild shit. Like it was very unprofessional. Everything that
exactly,
he did. So
exactly.
Nobody's ever seen that before. So everybody was like, I kind of want a president that was just a president.
Exactly.
So
who's like, we know you're doing crazy shit, but we don't want to hear that.
Yeah, we don't want to hear about it. So I get what you're saying. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And I feel like once again, Biden. If Biden wins the second term, that'd be crazy to me just because of how old he is.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure Kamala's is
96 or some shit like that.
Nigga, Kamala's kind of positioning herself to like to like be the one to get the next 8 years. Yeah,
it's gonna be her who runs.
And the AOC is making sure she's in the right position where it's like as much crazy shit as she's saying, she can still call on whomever to be like, all right, bro, like we need to campaign because I need to be president versus whoever the fuck these other niggas.
No, it's true.
Oh, I hear you.
And that's why I think she was at the Met Gala, and that's why I'm like that whole tax the rich shit is like kind of corny. When you could have just wore whatever the fuck you wanted to wear and just did an interview at the Met Gala
and spoke about that.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that would have been a bit more impactful.
I get you.
I would have had the exact same criticism about it, but I think I would have felt better about the message that was being conveyed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And all that to say to segue to this fucking Newsom shit. These niggas fucking trying to get this nigga out of here.
It's tomorrow.
Honestly,
It's
bro,
tomorrow.
there ain't much else we can say about that right now. Besides, because about the time this episode comes out,
It might be
shit's
after,
going to
yeah.
be- might be
I'll
after.
just say this, bro.
But, yeah,
if
go
you don't know
ahead.
nothing about Larry Elder, I'll put it like
Yeah,
this, and we could
talk about
we
that,
can
man.
move on right after this because this is the only thing. This is why I wanted to even touch on this shit. Mm-hmm. With Larry Elder, I don't know too much about Larry Elder. I just know he might be a Trump supporter. He's a Republican. Yada yada yada.
Yeah, yeah, right.
I didn't know what this nigga looked like until this year,
I didn't even know nigga was black.
bruh.
I ain't no dude with black either.
Talking nut shit.
Bruh.
Talking
I had no idea.
nut.
Here's what I'll say about Larry Elder, and we can move on to whatever else.
Yeah.
The very first time I heard about Larry Elder was when I watched the Boondocks TV show and would go back and read the little Boondocks comic strip because they had dropped all the books, right? You can go to Barnes & Noble and get like a full book of the comic
He
strips. over
fucking
years.
lost me.
Bro, no, Pete. These niggas would be on Larry Elder's head talking about this nigga was being a nigger. ER. On Fox News, bro. On the
Jesus
Boondocks
Christ.
comic strip before the show even came out.
Oh yeah, I know the comic
You
strip
had
was-
comic strips in 2001.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go back. I gotta
Bro,
Yeah.
2001, bro. We are damn near 20 years on.
So Larry Elder been cooning for this long?
bro,
That's what
Larry,
they saying.
Larry
Oh, yeah,
Elder's
stepping.
been, bro. Larry
He is
Elder's been
stepping.
cooning for so long. He was doing this shit before it was cool. This nigga's actually the Kanye West of cooning.
You know what? Niggas be cooning they'll coon so much
This nigga been
that
cooning
they,
since
that they
9/11.
believe it. Like they believe that they've like
Can you
actually-
coon?
Bro,
Baby!
bro, yo, Larry Elder for real, like every time I hear him talk, it bothers me.
Yeah, it's a
And-
lot of niggas I know like that.
It's kind of nuts now because did y'all see the CNN interview he did?
I don't want to see a lot of
Hell
shit
nah.
he do anymore.
He did like a CNN interview with Piers Morgan.
Ashy greasy nigga.
He did it with Piers
You
Morgan.
already lost me.
And Piers,
Right, like
No, but
There
for
was
real,
no
like,
way I was watching that.
No, for real, like, but Piers Morgan was like pretty much telling him, like, bro, like, you black, like, what are you doing? Like, what's wrong with you? So, because Larry Elder was on CNN saying that Trayvon Martin like deserved what he got, pretty much. He pretty much said that,
Right.
like, he deserved. What
yeah,
he
in
got.
so many words. Yeah,
He was talking. I saw
This
that
your boy?
shit today, man.
Huh?
This your boy?
Nah, I don't fuck that.
I don't know who the
No,
bro.
but this is
Well, Cori-
but this
Kevin saying that,
it's
that's
sad.
his boy.
It's sad that we got to this point now that politics has turned into. We're not talking about policies and politics. We're yelling at each other.
Exactly.
That's it.
I hate
And
it.
that's what Larry Elder's doing. Larry Elder's not talking. Larry Elder hasn't said anything about what he's going to do for LA or California. He hasn't said one word about that. All he said is white slave masters need reparations because their slaves got taken from them, and Trayvon Martin deserved what he got. That's all.
See,
we
that's a that and that's
Bro, you're not talking about politics.
and that's a problem. Like you said, like they don't have a. They're just yelling. They don't have like a real mo besides This is one. California is very 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 fucking blue. This shit ever even had the chance of becoming red, which we didn't think we'd ever get here, and here we are. Last year, people were Niggas was on Twitter last year. Niggas was on IG last year. Niggas was doing all of this stuff, talking about like, you know, you don't really need to take this seriously. They're not gonna get enough votes. There are enough people in this state, I don't think, who can overturn it, but who can make enough noise for us. This is costing us. This is costing us money.
Yeah,
this is costing us money.
Too much money.
Yeah. This is costing us money that could be going into something else.
The fact that this even happened, the fact that Republicans even were able to pass this and get a recall even going before
ridiculous.
Before fucking what's the shit for next year?
This actual election next year.
The actual election is next year, right?
The fact that they expedited this for like a year before,
yeah,
and then we gotta do this again next year,
bruh.
Like they're fucking insane. Like,
yeah, they're only doing it just so you can get that nigga's name in your mind. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, of course.
Even if regardless, yes, no, like they just want to make sure you have this nigga's name in your mind. So when niggas are voting next year and
for
like
campaigning and shit.
When you're hearing all the bullshit that Gavin Newsom might have did over the years, because I don't really fuck with Gavin Newsom, but I had to be like, all right, no on this recall. Like, they just want to make sure you got this other nigga's name in your mind. That's the only thing I don't fuck with, bro. Because it's really some bullshit.
That's just their whole MO in general. They don't have any like real ways of like helping people. It's to help themselves and get the other president out so they can continue to fuck up or governor or mayor or whatever the fuck, so they can get in and get their shit going on and fuck up everything. That's their thing.
Everything.
So they don't have what else is he doing? Nothing. He's
not. Don't say everything now.
Their whole thing is just about removing the current governor from office. There's no other real
plan.
Stimmy me. Who can stimmy me?
See, they want niggas
I'll
like
show
you.
up at the protest. Damn it, who can stimmy me?
They want niggas like him.
They can't wait for niggas like him.
Yeah.
But that's why I like this show,
Kevin
bro.
about to be outside with the Larry Elder sound like.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
That's going to be your last episode. You're going to be drinking Sparklets off the show.
Sparklets with a straw in it.
Man.
Hold on.
On a plastic couch.
I'm going to be out there fucking livid with a lumberjack vest on.
Oh, yeah. Definitely drinking Sparklets. Just go ahead and say it.
Stimmy me!
Yeah, you are finished.
If Gavin Newsom gets reelected, we're probably getting another stimmy.
Yet another one.
Well, good.
We'll probably get another one.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's what.
Still got
and what is Newsom fucking spelled backwards? Some new. Stimmy me! I need it.
Stimmy me.
You need to be on this nigga's campaign cycle. If I heard something new, it wouldn't be no recall, nothing.
Fucking
Stimmy me.
Period. 100 grand.
Yeah.
100 grand.
Is that the one that is that the one live in Hancock Park?
No, that's the mayor of LA.
Oh, okay, that raggedy nigga. Niggas was outside of his crib.
Tripping.
On me.
Tripping.
Stimmy me. Stimmy me. Stimulate me. Stimmy me. Stimulate. Yeah. Wet. Yeah. Wet. Yeah. Can you woo woo woo?
Hey, it's a nigga out here who had a song "Loses a Goose" who's infatuated.
Don't get me
started.
But
low-key, Kev said I'm going to jail. Kev said I'm going to jail, and if I remember correctly, ain't this nigga say some bullshit happened to him?
Yeah, he did say it was some shit that he had to get off his goddamn chest. So, dog, talk to us. What happened? What went down?
Man,
shit. He already started off on the Knife. You got the music ready for this because he's going to jail.
I just don't get it, man.
Uh-oh.
Like, this dating game is just nuts to me. It's nuts. It's like I feel spoiled.
Okay.
I feel coddled. I feel nurtured. Living in LA, it's everything you need here. You don't need nothing nowhere else.
That's very true.
I've become very comfortable with my neighborhood, my spots I like to go to. Mm-hmm. I'm all for trying stuff new, but I being close to the crib is everything. I just like it.
100,000%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially in LA.
Nothing wrong with that.
I've been talking to this little shorty pie.
Okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
This broad lives in Woodland Hills.
Okay. Right, well,
it's over.
Let's stop there.
Let's go ahead and
this is where you
put a pin in it right there, Jen.
I don't care where the fuck else he goes. He's going to jail.
I thought
play the music.
I thought you might say that.
Play the music.
And it's just like
jail. Guess who's going to jail tonight? And
you said Woodland Hills, and then you were automatically guilty.
Yeah, he's guilty. Guilty as charged, folks. What 50 say on Power? Yeah, that nigga did that shit. Hey, go ahead, Kev. Get back into your story, dog. We had to just let the audience know that you're going to jail.
So
he's actually telling this story from jail, ladies and gentlemen.
The shorty came through. She drove all the way to the crib. We had a good little time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
From Woodland Hills.
But now it's my turn to go there.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna tell y'all one thing, gents.
Mm-hmm.
Just one.
I'm never going to Woodland Hills.
That is very far. Woodland Hills is very far.
I'm just
that's
not.
two strikes.
I just don't. I don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's like, let's face it.
Ain't no pussy that good, ain't no titty that round.
Oh no, I might have.
There's
to
a
take
rule.
That move.
There's
Baby
a
baby's
rule.
Tripping.
Shout out to Lil T. He has a theory.
Mm-hmm.
Lil T's famous for his theories.
Shout out Lil T.
Who's Lil T?
Lil T is the homie I work with at Round 2. But he's also founder of the Slutty Boys.
Okay.
I just happen to be co-founder.
Okay. I respect that.
I've been holding it down for him because Lil T has a significant other and he is not going to practice anymore.
Yeah, he's not in the game.
But me, practice.
Right.
I'm there.
You in the game.
But
So
EA
the
Sports.
shorty pie came, we had a good time, and it's just like, I get that, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But Lil T's theory is, and this is Lil T's theory,
Okay.
just in case she ever listened to this shit.
He wants to clarify that.
You are supposed to smack butt on the first night. If you do not smack butt on the first night, you will smack butt on the second night. You only go on a second date if you know you will smack butt on the second night. There will be no third fucking date without smacking butt.
So the first 2 nights got to be butt guaranteed.
Yeah.
First night got to be butt guaranteed.
It's like only
cash
reason
back
it's
when you get a credit
is
card. Because you really know that I'm getting butt on the
Yeah.
second date.
First date is like a trial and error type shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now-
Right. That's what he's saying. Uh-huh.
You
You're
like
gonna-
efficiency.
You're gonna run into some shorties that are holier than thou, and they have morals, and we like morals. So the first date might be out. You might not even kiss the broad on the first date. Mm-hmm. But
Morals. They don't say that in the Bible.
They do not.
Niggas
if
ain't got
a
none
shorty
in the
initiates anything that involves inside of the house,
Bible. Okay.
the next date has to be inside of the house if that is initiated during quote unquote pillow talk.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not going to take you out for a good time in public on Saturday. And then, boom, all week we're talking about Netflix movies and watching them together. And then, boom, Friday's here and you want to go back out somewhere.
Oh,
I see where you're going with this.
I was just gonna say. I think I see where this story is
I see
going.
where you're going with this.
That's not going to happen. Now, there's some of these motherfuckers out here that's timid and they just don't know what to do.
Right.
It's going to happen. But I've made a promise to myself. I said I'm no longer doing anything that I don't want to do with someone that I don't want to do it with. Now, I'm not saying that this is someone I don't want to do it with, but driving to Woodland Hills is something that I don't feel like doing.
Hell no. Well,
It doesn't have anything to do with the shorty. It's
Dave
all
doesn't even
about
come north.
No, he
Like,
does.
He don't even go past like mid
Slauson.
city.
I say it all the time. If you could talk to me in real life, and I will tell you, I will not go past Slauson if it is not an amazing reason. I'm talking like a spectacular fucking reason, and I am not going past. I'm not going fucking north past Slauson.
I be all over this big bitch.
Yeah, I be seeing Cori in the hood, and we got something about that later. But
Go ahead, kid.
nigga,
But yeah, so it's just like, what I'm gonna do? Go to Woodland Hills, and she wanted to go to this bar called Joey, right?
This bar is named after a motherfucker.
It's a restaurant.
This thing about to get 4 strikes.
Just hear me out. Just hear me out.
No.
I've been to Joey DTLA. I didn't know that was the same Joey that was in Woodland Hills. It's this like sports bar that's kind of overpriced and they're trying to be like hip and it's inside and outside and blah blah blah. Me and Chris Money, shout out to Chris Money, went there.
It's trying to be like third base.
And it's trying to be some shit like that, but it's a little bit more like has a little bit more couth. It's a little, you know, you have to check in with the hostesses and shit like that.
Because third base got no couth at all.
0.
Yikes. What I look like going to Woodland Hills getting faded. And I gotta drive all the way back home. First of all, I like driving when it's during the day and all of that. But
late at night,
if I work a stressful job and I only get, I'm not even gonna say weekends off because I work the weekends. I might get a Tuesday and Thursday. So when the weekend gets here, I'm really not trying to do no extra shit because I have to work.
You gotta work, right?
I just don't know why or how these shorties just don't understand in this dating game that if it's not in LA, it's not really gonna fly unless you're throwing the coochie woochie pot pie. But even then, I might be good. And it's just upsetting to me because she's really a sweetheart. She's amazing. But I'm not.
So
driving.
You went to Woodland Hills?
Fuck no. She came. She came here for the first date. I took her to La Descarga. We had a good ass time.
Did you finger her under the table?
Absolutely not. I was a gentleman the entire time. I'm a stand-up guy. And
fingering in public is fun, man.
Are you nuts?
Wow,
you're a sicko.
Glad we're both on this couch because y'all
fingering
two niggas
in public is fun, bro. It is.
I mean, sometimes you gotta get that off. You know what I mean?
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Sometimes you gotta lubricate your fingers.
You know,
I might have to drive to Woodland Hills, huh, boys?
You might have to drive to Woodland Hills.
It sounds like.
Hold on, is it worth it to you? Is it worth it? Is the girl worth it to you?
That's a good question.
I'm not talking about sex. You can get sex from anybody.
You can get sex anywhere.
Is the girl worth that drive?
Right, honestly.
You can for sure get pussy.
The shorty is worth that drive when work is not a factor.
She's worth that drive.
I'm just not.
She's worth that drive.
I'm just
Sounds like Kevin's in love.
I'm not the.
No, I won't say in love, but she's definitely worth that drive.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, she's definitely worth that drive. Because you know what? I'll just give you 2 strikes. Because I was going to give you 3 strikes if you actually drove to Woodland Hills. It's low-key like
I actually did drive to Woodland Hills.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to say, I thought he did.
Thank God.
Not for her though. Not for her though. There's a mall, right? There's a mall out there. Topanga.
10 strikes.
That mall is fire.
Topanga. So I went to Topanga Mall on a fucking hinge date.
Wow.
With a shorty, I really thought it was about to be over for me.
Over there too.
I went to EMC. Shout out to EMC Seafood.
They're
the best happy hour because I was out there.
Did y'all get money?
It wasn't our first move here. It was a long time ago. It's a long story.
Right. I ain't been there a long time.
I was about to say this is getting sad quick.
Went out there, and I went to a seafood restaurant and got the fucking pasta. I don't know what I was thinking.
Put you on that pasta, huh?
Yeah. We got it the fuck up out of there. I never talked to her again. I was doing 101 on a 101. I was headed home to that fucking pot.
Listen.
He was on his way home like Matt Barnes is on the way to Derek Fisher.
And I told myself,
oh boy,
I was never going to put myself in a dumbass situation like that for no reason.
Right.
Just cause a pandemic date in Topanga? Are you shitting me?
It was
literally. Literally.
Yeah. It's a lot of strikes coming up.
Oh,
it is.
Shit.
So moral of the story is
there's a moral.
These shorties out here,
okay,
they got to get a grip. But they also got to realize LA is where it's at.
LA is yeah.
And it's an unwritten rule. I don't make the rules, but if you don't live in LA and you're dating someone in LA, you have to come to LA. Niggas is not going to Tarzana, Fontana, Temecula, all that nut shit, and all these places I can't pronounce.
Listen, I'm not driving in none of that places.
Shit, bro. Come to LA and vibe with me.
Right, I'm not driving.
There's nothing to do out there. There's nothing to do out there in those places.
Please.
Now listen, I don't
There's
mind.
nothing for you.
I don't mind the Valley Drive, bro. Like honestly, it's no issue because I still, though they are separate from the main city, they're still within the LA city limits technically, so it's not really an issue to drive to certain parts of the valley. But I'm not driving up there just for any old body at the same time. So I get you, not wanting to just jump up there, but shit. You think she sounded like she worth it, dog?
Yeah, I'm about to say, next episode, this nigga gonna tell us a story how fire Woodland Hills was.
Yeah.
Are y'all shitting me?
Nah.
He's gonna be next door to Jamie Foxx.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Woodland
Hills, are you shitting me?
It sound like you're going.
I'm not going.
Just the 101 North, boss. Just straight shot.
Oh, that nigga knows. He done been.
Oh, hey, I done, hey. I done been around the world and
This nigga's finished. He was in Playa Vista. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Speaking of Cori and Playa Vista, though.
Oh, shit.
Playa Vista is
that's close to where I stay.
It's another nuts location.
He said Playa Vista is close to where he stays.
Yeah, I'm in Inglewood. It's not far from Inglewood.
Hold on, Playa Vista is the hood? I thought Playa Vista.
It's not the hood. It's closer to the beach. It's like when you go to the beach.
Playa Vista was like Palos Verdes.
Nah. It'll look like Palos Verdes, but speaking of Cori and Playa Vista,
man,
on that side of the hood.
Line. Yo,
bro, this nigga
disclaimer:
Cori,
this nigga's gonna be on this bitch line and this big bitch.
You know what? If Freeway,
put the bleep over.
Hey, look, if Freeway, matter of fact, I gotta find a photo and send it tonight. But if Freeway and Kevin check their text right now, they just got a picture of proof of the story I'm about to tell.
That's a big.
This nigga Cori was in Inglewood and he texted me and he was like, "Hey, bro, I'm trying to pull up, yada yada yada. I'm about to head back to the hood." But he was like, yo. Oh man. He was like, yo,
how the fucking tables have turned in the OJ trial.
He was
I'm not black, I'm Cori, baby.
You know what's
okay.
And yo, these pics are nuts.
You know what's crazy? You know what's no.
Hold on, let me no. Don't say that to Cori.
Please finish.
This nigga put up, he's like, yo, bro, I ain't seen you in a minute. You know what I mean? It's been a minute. Like, let's link. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, bro, pull up, smoke. So we smoking, we chilling. My girl was there, you know what I mean? We was all talking about movies, yada, yada, yada. And my roommate comes in. You know what I mean? My Mexican roommate.
Shout out Chris.
And shout out Chris. Yeah, shout out, Chris C. This nigga was like, yo, I had a whoop day. Like, I got some weed if y'all want to smoke. This nigga Cori's like, fuck out of here, nigga. If you don't be big blunt blowing, don't talk to me and David about smoking.
Because
he was like, stop.
Bullshit.
Stop. That nigga was like, yo, if you not smoking, do not talk to me and David about smoking. Because me and this nigga Dave done hit some blunts. And this nigga Chris is like, come on, bro. Like, I got some weed like this. This shit is fake fire. That nigga was like, yo, this shit is real fire.
Now I know he's lying.
Bro, this nigga Chris was like, nah, bro. This nigga Chris was like, yo, come on, bro.
A wise man once said, big blunt blowing.
There you go. Big blunt blowing.
Oh my God.
This nigga Cori was like, nah, yada yada yada. Chris was like, nah, let's just smoke real quick. Cori was like, this nigga got some booth. He looked at my girl like, we gonna keep talking about scary movies because this nigga, he
capping on him.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna get back to the crib, yada yada yada. This nigga Cori went outside, took 2 hits of the blunt, bro. Couldn't pass it no more.
Just 2?
Just 2.
I took more than 2 hits.
That nigga took 2. He gonna say he took more, bro. That nigga took 2. And was like, I'm out the rotation. That nigga took a seat on the outside table.
Cori, baby, what the fuck am I listening to?
This nigga is lying like a bitch.
Let him lie about you, goddammit.
Christ.
We go back inside, bro. We having a conversation. Me, my roommate, my girl. You know what I mean? It's a lively conversation. It's cool. You know what I mean? Y'all know when niggas want to get on my head, it's a great conversation, right? Everybody on my head, right? Cori at the counter sleep. At one point, I gotta go. Hey, Cori, are you good? Cori don't say nothing, bro.
He took 2 hits?
Bro, 2 hits.
I took
whatever
that weed is, we need that.
No, hold on.
Bro, hold on.
He not telling the full story.
This nigga said, this nigga was like, I just called this nigga 3 times. 3 of them.
3
of them. I just shake this nigga on the 3rd time. Like, Cori, you going home tonight? He was like, I just need a nap real quick.
I did need a nap real quick.
Gave this nigga a cup of water, bro. This nigga on the couch slumped. I just take the cup of water out of his hand before I sent y'all that picture that y'all saw. Is 10 minutes after I took the cup of water out of his hand, bro, because I thought it was gonna spill.
I
thought that nigga was done, bro.
I thought that nigga was done, bro. I can confirm.
Bro, this nigga knocked out on the couch. Everybody went to sleep. It's like 1 a.m. This nigga like, y'all about to go to sleep and leave me?
Just sitting up there?
Bro, y'all niggas about to go to sleep and leave me? Where y'all at, bro? I thought we was talking.
Hey,
I'm like, nigga, you been asleep for 2 hours.
I wasn't asleep that long
done.
either.
That's how you know. That's how you know you high. Like you go to sleep at somebody else's house. You wake up and it's like, yo, what the fuck am I?
Bro, okay.
Everybody else is asleep.
Now that he's done his
yeah, that's it.
His divine spleen, goddamn.
I mean, just send a picture to show I'm wrong, bro. That's it. That's all I ask.
Goddamn exaggerating. Now I did pull up on Dave, and we were
so that was true.
A picture's worth 1,000 words, and you
that was true, right?
No, listen.
The whole story I told.
That was 99 bottles of beer on the wall.
and I was faded but I was still pretty coherent. I wasn't
sandwich.
I was asleep for no goddamn 2 hours.
I like turtles.
Oh my God. You're right. It was 3 hours. It was 3 hours.
Oh, he upped it to 3.
Before I got to Dave's house, I was already smoking when I walked up to his apartment. And then we smoked before his roommate got there. And then we smoked when his roommate got there after having 2 shots of Jack Daniels.
Honestly, I'm not going
to Jack Daniels.
Honestly, I'm not going to know Jack Daniels in there.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, exactly. Now he lied.
I'm not going to lie to you. Honestly, I thought like after you get high the first time, like when you smoking, I don't get high again. You know, like if I were to smoke right now, if I were to smoke again like at 2 a.m, I'm not gonna get high again. Like I'm gonna still feel the same because I'm already high.
Exactly.
The fact that you got high like 3 times in one day, that is insanity.
That was more.
So what you're saying is
smoking early. Listen,
what you're saying is it might not be that likely as a character witness. So this nigga must be guilty.
I remember the day vividly. I remember.
Yeah,
I remember going to get my hair cut. I remember smoking on the way to getting my hair cut. Smoking on the way from getting my hair cut. Then I pulled up on a friend. Her and I was goddamn smoking or whatever. You know, I kicked it there with her for a little bit. Then I pulled up on Davey Dean. I had my joint. I ain't finished. And then me and Dave started smoking whatever shit. He was like, "This is gonna put you on your ass." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." And
just gonna put you on your ass.
And that was when we had our first shot of Jack Daniels. Then his roommate came in with some goddamn
Jack Daniels into this situation, bro. Because no Jack Daniels
the Jack Daniels plays an important point.
There was no Jack Daniels there. No Jack Daniels there, bro.
Now he lying. Now
there was no
lying.
Jack and no Daniel anywhere to be found.
It was
all Mexicans and black people. Bro.
Actually,
all Mexicans and black people. Bro. There was no Jack nor Daniels.
I can actually just go to Twitter search and pull it up and say, "Hey, Dave, I'm gonna pull up with."
Yeah,
Jackie
go ahead and pull it up, bro. Go ahead and pull it up because all that proves is you pulled it to my house that night.
He's lying.
I sent these niggas a picture. All we have is niggas' word in that particular picture, bro. So either I'm lying or this nigga's lying. But who got?
Hey, you want to know something, bro? You was topped.
Oh, that's for sure.
That nigga was.
You look like you got goddamn shot. Like,
yeah.
Bro, I had to ask that nigga like, "Are you comfortable?" Yeah,
huh? Cool.
Yeah, I don't even.
You look like you just had an all-star special. You just left Waffle House.
That was just
hold on, excuse me, man. What come on a sausage biscuit?
I was worried.
Well, the Waffle House of LA is Bossa Nova. So you just end up at Bossa Nova.
That nigga was for sure something
that's
at
very true.
The little booth at Bossa
Waffle
Nova.
House of LA gotta be Barry's. It stay open later than Bossa Nova.
Oh yeah. Barry's at the Berries on Sunset and La Brea.
Trick assholes eating goddamn fake artificial shrimp pizza at 3:45 a.m.
After they leave adults only.
Just to go get their little butts tore up.
After they leave adults only.
That shit do bust.
They end up at Barry's. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. That fake shrimp on that pizza's fire, low key. And them truffle fries is low key crazy too.
There's nothing
all
bad
I know
at
is
that's Jimmy Baby's hood. Jimmy Baby's old hood. I went on a fucking date at his little ice cream spot. Was in that parking lot, that sketch ass parking lot.
The Mashies
hours, yes, just talking to the bitch.
Fire.
Their ice cream's fire.
That shit's fire. The Mashies Malone's is fire.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
I wish I would have piped that bitch.
The shit right there, across the street from where I used to live. Right there, and
that shopping center with the liquor store.
Yes.
And I ain't never been in there and had anything except for the liquor.
There's a liquor store, there's a laundromat, and then there's like the ice cream shit on the corner.
Yeah.
The ice cream is fire.
I ain't never had that ice cream.
Yeah, that shit's really good.
Damn.
It's
never in my life.
It's Middle Eastern ice cream.
It's fire.
It's good. It's Middle Eastern ice cream.
Oh shit, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's Middle Eastern ice cream.
The creamiest.
Well, listen, we gonna get off of this, but let me tell you this: Davey Dean, he was
already off of it, bro.
He was saying some factual shit, but he left out a very important clue, and I mean a very important fact, and that's me already being faded when I got there, being cross-faded whenever I got there, and then just getting more faded.
But how does those two facts excuse anything of the story I just told if I was telling some factual shit?
Because you didn't put in.
All I'm saying is, bro, you going to jail, bro.
You
it's
put
cool.
Key facts in.
God already paid my bail, bro. I don't know if God got enough to pay your bail tonight.
He gonna pay mine because I was truthful up front. I don't know if God gonna pay your bail tonight. Because I was truthful up front.
I'm just saying, bro. These niggas see the photo of what I'm talking about.
That's cool.
Send them the photo of what you talking about.
1,000 words.
1,000 words, bro.
All he's showing is something
we didn't say more than 1,000 words.
I'm happily admitting I was faded and I was.
Bro, that nigga was on that goddamn couch. That nigga was too faded, and that
you were a goner, boss.
The way that nigga was talking to my roommate, I was like, "Damn, bro, you deserve this."
Mm-hmm.
That nigga was talking crazy to that nigga. That nigga just had a bad
day.
I
did not say any of that.
That nigga,
you look like Pop Smoke when he got smacked shit out of.
That video when he was like 13.
Oh my god,
boy.
Speaking of Pop Smoke,
that video was fucking.
Oh man. We got some.
Yeah, they violated.
Not so good news.
They violated, bro. They shouldn't
violate him.
Why? What would make you go and do that?
Honestly, man, that's not even like hate at that point.
And
it's
drag
like you
and try
bored.
to drag his casket above ground again. Do you know how nuts that is?
That's disgusting. First of all, like that's a corpse in there. Like dead body stink.
Like, come on.
But you want to know what's crazy? Is that no matter how crazy the situation, Twitter can always make it less serious than it is.
Oh, well, yeah. That's what it's for. That's what
Twitter's for. Motherfuckers was letting him have it. Jesus Christ.
Somebody said that it was Kanye who tried to pull him out of the grave. So
stop playing. Oh, stop playing. Oh, stop playing, bro.
Oh God.
to finish the song,
I almost fell.
Oh God.
Stop playing, bro.
They drug that motherfucker out there.
Nigga Kanye went over there like, bro, get your ass out here and finish this fucking song. R.I.P. Pop, man. That shit is fucked up.
Yeah, rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man.
That was wild.
Like, they destroyed his grave site and they tried to pull the casket out. Like,
it's worse because he wasn't even like in the ground. Like, that nigga was in like those fucking. You walk into the what's on the side.
Like
shit.
A mortuary? What's it called? Mortuary? A morgue?
Moratorium?
Is it? No, that's not a moratorium.
I don't know what that shit is called. No. I don't ever want to know what that shit is called. I'm good off that.
Nonetheless, it
was wild, bro. You don't got to do shit like that.
Jimmy said, and like it's like you're past the point of like where are you at? You're like past like so many levels of like, okay, you're not just angry at someone, like you're past that, like you don't just hate a person, you're past that, like
at that point, like what is it?
Like what are you standing against?
He's been dead for a year now. Like what is it? Like what is it now?
Yeah.
Like what made you want to go do that? Especially in Brooklyn. Like they wanted to do that in Brooklyn. Like why?
What's wrong with you?
Bro, him and on Nipsey Hussle, bro, I don't understand what people are getting out of being like vandalizing their memorials or doing what they did to possible. Like, what do you gain from that?
I blame social media, man. I feel like people see like all the love that they get on social media, and people see that and they're envious of it. And like, why the fuck you getting so much love? And they want to go and break shit. Like, yo, who gives a shit?
It's corny as fuck.
It's very corny.
It's like what I say on social media. Like when people give people ask a question to pick between two things, and people throw in a third answer that wasn't an option.
That wasn't an option.
It's like, bro,
answer the question.
Yeah, like answer the fucking question. Like, bro, like that's it, man. Like the dude they're gone. If they're receiving the love on social media, let them receive that. That has nothing to do with you. If you don't like it, bro, turn your phone off.
Period.
You can turn your phone off. That's it, man. That's I say that shit all the time. Turn your phone off if you don't like what you're seeing.
It's not hard.
That's it. It's not that difficult. You don't want to listen to his music. Guess what? You don't got to download his music.
You don't have to download his music. You don't want to watch what someone's doing. Fucking stop looking at them on IG. You don't want to see their tweets.
Yeah.
Remove them. Block them. You have the power to do all of that. But some people,
I don't get it, man.
Some people thrive off. Some people literally, like quite literally, just thrive off hate and negativity, and
that shit is nasty.
That's just what shit is it's nasty. Like almost like what they're born to do, and it sounds terrible, but it's not. I mean, it's a lot of people.
There are people that are like that. So
it's legitimately, but that's their whole livlivelihood. That's all they live
disgusting,
for,
pretty much. But before we get out of here, Jimmy Baby got a goddamn bozo of the week.
Bozo of the week, man.
We ain't had one of these in a little while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while since I did a Bozo of the Week, man.
It's been a minute.
Hello, my part-time gal.
Been a lot of bozos ever since.
There's been a lot of bozos. The body's been piling up.
They've been
Yes, sir.
The body's been piling up. But today, there's a very special bozo, man. Very special bozo. It was a
spicy tea report.
Can we? Dun, 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 dun,
Skip the fucking song and send him to fucking trial.
The Earl Grey report.
The Earl Grey report. But for the Bozo of the Week, is a late edition.
Okay. Oh, we don't mind.
Damn.
They made a late push at the end of the day.
Wow.
Late push.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
It's
Really impressive.
Yeah, like when you make that late push,
you
it's
gotta
like
be committed to doing that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like Usain Bolt when he was running in that race and he looked back and laughed at the dude that he passed by. It was like one of those. It was like they was up, and then they came by. And was like, haha, like that.
Like you
Yo,
thought.
Nicki Minaj is the bozo of the week, man. She's the fucking bozo, man.
Oh my god.
Goodness.
Bozo of the fucking week.
The fucking queen.
She over here. Nicki Minaj tweeted that her cousin in Trinidad got the vaccine. His balls enlarged. He was supposed to get married, and now his wife,
friend, actually,
her cousin's friend, took the vaccine. Balls enlarged. Was engaged. Now no longer is engaged because he is impotent because of the vaccine. Allegedly.
So no,
Allegedly.
can't reproduce.
And for those, okay, that's what it means.
Yeah. So, no.
Yeah.
It's just
no.
like
that nigga's balls probably swelled up because he probably fucked some nasty bitch.
There you go.
He
got an untreated STD.
Yeah, he fucked some nasty bitch in Trinidad, and now you want to blame it on the vaccine, and you spreading that to you. And the funniest part about that was that if you go read under the comments in that tweet, even the barbs are in there like,
are you like?
This
they're
is
like, no, don't do that. Like, don't say this bullshit in here. So
she retweeted and it says something.
she replied back to her.
She replied back to a few people.
Really?
One of her replies was like something about she's going to get the vaccine because she's going to have to go on tour, blah blah blah, and all of those things.
Won't be allowed.
So what the fuck is she talking about?
That's been pretty much like what the kind of the responses I've been seeing a lot of is like, why didn't you start with this right here?
Yeah.
It's like me laughing.
Bab it. Poke it out. Bab it.
It's like I was laughing at Busta Rhymes last night.
Oh Jesus Christ!
God.
Busta Rhymes went on a rant on social media talking about vaccines and masks.
That nigga was at a tour.
But how do you think Busta Rhymes performed at the VMAs last night?
Man.
He
Exactly.
got vaccinated.
He's vaccinated.
He was out of breath like a bitch.
Man.
Stop listening to fucking rappers for medical and political advice.
Don't listen to
Rappers are not the representatives of our community. They're not.
Musicians,
as much as y'all want them to be. They're not. Stop going to them for your perspective on things. Like Busta Rhymes is telling y'all not to get vaccinated, not to wear a mask, but
Busta Rhymes
he
told
went
me
on
not
tour
to get vaxxed.
and he went on tour and performed. He only did that because he's vaccinated. Don't listen to these fucking idiots. Nicki Minaj is going on tour. You want to know why? Because she's gonna get vaccinated. Nicki Minaj also probably said this bullshit because she's deflecting from her rapist ass husband.
Oh, well,
He's about to get 10 of them things, I heard.
Yeah, he pleaded guilty.
Oh,
So he about to raise his.
He got a plea deal, though.
oh,
He got a plea deal.
Yeah, he got a plea deal.
He's about to raise his baby through a phone.
oh.
Nah,
What's the plea deal, though?
The plea deal is probably like he just got to register in California and then stop talk. Like him and her probably got to stop talking about this bullshit. They're not gonna talk about whatever the plea deal is because it's a plea deal.
That's
accusing him.
Yeah.
They
Like
can't.
whatever it is, like he took the plea deal probably because everybody, the DA, him, they all figured that out.
Hey yo, man, you know what?
Your wifey.
Jesus Christ.
Hey yo, Nicki Minaj's husband gets a cold bozo of the week too, just because he can't take his daughter to school. Just cause
He really can't.
he can't take his kid to school.
They gotta have the driver drop him off.
Yeah,
Nicki
you can't
gonna be
take your
on
kid to a
tour.
park.
He gonna be at the crib. Bro.
You a bozo
Chilling.
too now.
That's not fair.
That's unfortunate. That's
Yo,
terrible.
It's unfortunate. It's definitely fair.
I mean, but it's
that
fair.
nigga fucked up.
You fuck up.
He fucked
Then
up. He did some shit that's like, all right, bro. Like you get this shit, do this shit, and get caught. It's quiet for you, bro.
It's quiet for you,
He
bro.
was-
It's
the-
unfortunate.
That's
only
one
reason-
thing
but-
that's unforgivable.
You know what I'm saying? Like the only reason
Yeah.
he's even in the case right now is
Sorry,
because he
not
was
sorry, really.
registered as a sex offender in New York and chose not to register in California.
Yeah,
and
that's-
lives in
are you-
California
are
as
you-
long as
like, are you nuts?
Like, come on, bro. That's on him and whoever the fuck is advising him.
California and New York in cahoots. You don't think them niggas know this shit?
For real.
And he married Nicki Minaj.
And you're married to a fucking
Like, come
rap
on,
superstar.
come on.
So that's our bozo of the week.
I'm not saying this nigga's still doing this shit. But
Nicki fucking Minaj. Okay,
she keeps a rapist.
Might have to be in that 2010 convo.
Oh, 100,000.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah,
easily.
Yeah, of course.
This shit is one of a kind. But if I want it, I'll get it again. Jesus Christ, Nicki, how?
I'm a star, sheriff badge.
She went off. She went off.
She can look. The C and Green shit that her Wayne and Drake put out was
that song was hard.
She went off. but once again, like if you marry Nicki Minaj and you know that's your lifestyle when you was in New York, you moved to California,
like nigga.
Come on, I'm sorry. You got to do the right thing. That's why the nigga took a plea deal, and that's why we probably not gonna hear too much about this shit legally again.
That's the bozo of the fucking week. Don't listen. Two bozos. Her and her husband. Don't listen to rappers on medical advice and political advice. Listen to the actual professionals on that. That's all I need to tell y'all.
And PJ Washington and all of y'all.
Jesus
we haven't forgotten about you.
We ain't forget about you, PJ Washington.
That nigga deserved it.
We gonna put y'all in Jimmy.
I don't know if we got enough time for PJ.
PJ, why did you do it?
PJ, you a bozo too, Bo.
That nigga deserved it. I'm sorry.
My guy, you fucked up. She had all you needed to know about her on social media.
It was right there. And it was right
there.
And you shot the club up. You went and you shot the club up.
More than shot the club up. He put an AK to that bitch.
Must be goddamn got that snapback.
No.
She got the Gorilla Glue in there?
She must got that goddamn. She must got that.
Britney, baby.
Kitty cat.
And you know what? And to this, and PJ Washington, you want to know why you're a fucking bozo too?
Please,
because Colin Kaepernick gave you the blueprint.
Blueprint right there.
He told her to pay for her own way if you want to get this dick.
My goodness.
What did that nigga say?
He told her,
black man,
pay for your own flight if you want to come see me. And that's what it is.
I thought it was he allegedly he flew her out there and he made her fly herself back.
And that nigga said something like,
I think he told her to
that
fly
nigga said something
back.
crazy that people was like, all right, this nigga really said shit to her. This is really nuts.
That's wild.
There was enough information.
Probably lived in Woodland Hills.
There was enough information on Brittany Renner on the internet for you to not shoot the club up, but you still went in there like Shine and you shot the club up.
Ain't he mad?
Sing.
Hey yo, listen.
Cause I'm broad.
You niggas out there, man, y'all gotta be careful out here with these women, man. And women, be careful with these niggas too. Everybody be careful.
Everybody be careful. Wear a mask. Don't wear a condom.
Well.
Have fun. Enjoy your life.
And if you shoot the club up, well, goddamn.
If you shoot the club up, good thing we live in a blue state. You can have an abortion.
There you go.
Oh my
God. Just be responsible.
Be responsible.
Just be responsible. Here we go.
There you go, man.
That's my only comment to that one.
Yeah. Which was just still key, though. I'm glad Jimmy did
abruptly
throw that in there.
It is an option.
It is necessary.
It is an option. It is an option.
There's always options.
Take care of yourself. Take care of your mentals. Take care of your chicken.
Oh, I don't know what this nigga's talking.
Marshawn Lynch.
Hey yo, he's gonna goddamn go to jail just for that. Jail. He's going.
Hey yo, ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 29 of the Miseducated Podcast.
Yes,
Knife, cut the fucking beat.
Cut the mic.
Too hard to have. 20, 50, hundreds, I've been counting all day. Give a fuck what y'all say. We came up the hard way, making songs all day, making calls, all plays, living life the boss way. Pussy boy, go away. 20, 50, hundreds, I've been counting all day. Give a fuck what y'all say. We came up the hard way, making songs all day, making calls, all plays, living life the boss way. Pussy boys, go away. 20, 50, hundreds, I've been counting all day. Give a fuck what y'all say. We came up the hard way, making songs all day, making calls, all plays, living life the boss way. Pussy boy, go away. Bitch, I am a boss, nigga. You could never play me. That boy be too wavy. I glisten, never shady. Listen to my tape, be your lady wanna date me, just hate me. Y'all don't want a war, that would be crazy. Just looking like the 80s, the dolphins on the block. We got pounds in stock, and the flow on lock. Kush glocks to the top, and my pockets filled with knots. That's a lot, ayy. Please don't try to plot, sending shots to get you dropped. drop, ayy. Make another drop, then I flock to the spot, ayy. Call a little thought, I want some top in the spot, ayy. I deserve a lot, I do a lot, so why not, ayy? Tell me who gon' stop me when Ozzy be my posse. Juice shop movements, come and get some flavor. Your bitch is so impatient, she got no behavior. She tastes just like candy, she might now or later. It don't even matter.
Hit it now or
20, 50, hundreds, I've been counting all day. Give a fuck what y'all say. We came up the hard way, making songs all day, making calls, all plays, living life the boss way. Pussy boys go away. 20, 50, hundreds, I've been counting all day. Give a fuck what y'all say. We came up the hard way, making songs all day, making calls, all plays, living life the boss way. Pussy boy go away. Money make me move, they can't take me out my groove. Cure me up like noodle soup, seen your boo, so I scoop. They riding in a coupe, got some bands, lot of loot. Boy, don't even try to jukes, leave you shook when I cook. Ay, read you like a book, you ain't even bout that. Shorty like to twerk, so I told her bounce back. Me without a loud pack, I highly doubt that. I could put some money, baby, where your mouth at. Trusted shoes, I got trusted shoes. If I fuck with you, then I'm stuck with you. Stay up, we could never get too comfortable. They praying till I day up, so good luck, my dude. 20, 50, hundreds, I've been counting all day. Give a fuck what y'all say. We came up the hard way, making songs all day, making calls, all plays, living life the boss way. Pussy boys go away. 20, 50, hundreds, I've been counting all day. Give a fuck what y'all say. We came up the hard way, making songs all day, making calls, all plays, living life the boss way. Pussy boy go away.